Who gets hotter than hot coffee?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hugin Cough Cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it down.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back. Velcro under the chin, yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right, please slow. Tail wagging to the snare. All the alphas looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little click. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt. I'm a neon amphibian. Stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kind of loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even got a growl. I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice of life.
Hop, 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 make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it, the fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys to the least, got them living large. Yeah, walk past the water bowl, give a little wink. Got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls. I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king. Pop, 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 make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fattest fits in them, y'all. Leave the boys on the leash, got it from me, Lord. I wanna mention Marcus, cause he's on this track. I'm flying, I'm floating like Shaq. I know for a fact I'm not on Epstein's list. I got my own field with the bitches I kiss. I ain't got ticks, my DJ's beat matching. I ain't got fleas, that's my DJ that's scratching. I got mojo, I got swagger, I strut right past you, dog. You just a silly mutt. Bitches be thirsty, I'm they man's nightmare. The Dow is at 50, so I don't care.
I don't remember signing on to this. I was once inside Hugin until Dad gave him his heart.
Make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boys looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the father's teaching them they lie. Me the boy, you're the least, let him live in life. Yeah. Shout out to Dad in the Pharaoh chat. Ernie, Birdie, Mitty, Claudia, Tiff, Darlene. Wish I could fit everyone into this song. Yeah, Amra, Tish, Toms, Steven, Satan, damn it, Kevin, you wrong. Ladies, you don't gotta get all bent. Who more?
You know what just occurred to me, you guys? This is like our Mambo number 5. You know what I mean? This is our Mambo number 5. And I'm the guy with the bad mustache in the band. The Lou Bega guy. That's me. Welcome. That song's by Derek Carney. If you like it, you should go to @Derek Carney on YouTube. DerekCarney. And give him a like. And go follow his stuff. He has much more. He made a whole fucking musical, you guys. And don't forget Turd also. Melissa Asylum. Go to Asylum 5150. She made a whole fucking album too. Okay. And don't forget MC Lunchbox with 2 X's. We just be pimping all over the world over here. How are you guys doing today? Are we doing okay? The world is falling apart and the weather is bad, but everything's gonna be fucking fine because it has to. Because I owe the dark casinos. I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, I do apologize for being off the radar for a moment. I have been very busy and I withheld. And I will explain. Hold on one second. Pardon. I withheld some information, but I was very, very stressed, and I was under 2 work deadlines, but also dealing with just a lot of anxiety because Hugin it looked like he was shitting blood. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I saw it and I went, oh my God. And the last time that happened, it was because of bacon treats he used to get. So no more bacon treats. But this was very concerning because it's been a lot and it's been like 3 weeks now. And I started to panic. And long story short, it basically ruined my life and made me crumble for about 3 weeks. And I'm still like coming down off of the constant anxiety of that. And it turns out that I spent a lot of money at the vet, like a lot of money at the vet. And a lot of time and effort and exhaustion and tears and just really upset. Just literally like, what am I going to do with my life? Like everything around me crumbling because I was so stressed about his poos. And I do believe that all of that was over the fact that it's cranberries. He had cranberries in his shit because there's cranberries in his food, in the topper that we put on his food. And fresh cranberries do make the stool change color and look like blood. So it kind of reminds me of the time I spent like $5,000 on an ER bill because I had a fart I couldn't get out. Like it just hurt so bad. Like I thought an ovary was exploding again. I was like, help. And I just had to fart. And so I spent $5,000 once so they could be like, hey, you stupid fat bitch, you have to fart. So that happened once to me. So there is my confession. And now I have spent my entire savings to find out Hugin is just shitting out the things we feed him. So that's dope. So this month's super chats and any donations you guys give will not be going to any charities or anyone in need. It will be going to Hugin and his cranberry shitting asshole. And I just can't believe it even looked like cranberries now that I think about it. I bought like a $400 thing for an app so that I could contact a vet at a moment's notice. And then the insurance and it was just the food that we were feeding him doing what food does when they eat it. And I don't understand why I didn't clue into that, especially when they said, oh, that's probably just cranberries. It's cranberries. And the thing is, I was so happy, but also upset because I was like, well, can you run the test and find out? They're like, you can bring him back and we'll do it another day. And I'm like, then how do we know? And they're like, well, this looks like a cranberry. Does he eat cranberries? And he does. There's a lot of cranberries in his food. And also the exact time when we started giving him that food topper again was 3 weeks ago. So that's what I've been going through. I've been having existential and very real life meltdowns over cranberries. So yeah, there was that. I just like, and now I'm just like, well, goddamn, I guess everything he eats is going to turn his blood red or his shit red. And that's what's confusing is because, well, what if it's real blood? Then we're not going to know. So now I think I've decided maybe do we have to change his topper? I don't know. I am friends with a vet tech and they actually did not ask me they said, well, has he always ate the food? Like, did you change his food recently? The thing is, he's always ate that food. But he took a little break for a few weeks so he could change the dry food. And yeah, it's just, I'm pretty sure I have a permanent twitch in my eye from all of this. The cranberry song Linger. Yeah. It does. The whole time the shit was coming out of his ass. I was like, the cycle of debt will linger because you are pooping out the food I feed you. And I'm freaking out over that. And now I know. So that happened. Yeah, they did want to ban the red dye. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch out the topper. It's just a basic, like it's like nature's pet. Pissed me off because he likes it, you know. But I don't want to risk it like being blood. But also, it's like it. You know what it reminded me of, and maybe I'm being dramatic, but I love Hugin so much. But it reminded me of this time I almost got hit by a semi truck, and I just saw it coming at me, and it was about to T-bone me, and I held my breath. I closed my eyes, and I said, "Well, you're about to die." And then my asshole went into my throat, and then I was fine. They stopped in time, but it's that moment right after they stopped where it's like, "Oh, good. This didn't happen." Like, it felt like that, finding out it was cranberry. Finding out it was cranberries. It was like, oh, good. So he's not going to die. Red dye, which is a pun, and I'll accept it. But with that said, to raise money for Hugin, I said, let's finally do the merch. Let's finally make the merch. And you guys have been requesting all kinds of merch. Hello, Darlene. How are you doing? Hello, Darlene. And also, they've been talking about banning red dye for a long time, and I don't understand why we don't, because the UK does, right? Yeah, and I'm so happy that it's not. But also at the same time, I'm still like, take his blood and find out. Like, do the sample thing with the lab. So I'm probably just going to pay for that too, because I do want to make sure he's 100%. And they're not like, oh, it's cranberries, and then it is blood. But I thought they were going to do that day, and they're like, they said, we'll call you. So they're supposed to call me, and they have the sample. And I don't know if I have to tell them to send it to the lab or if they already did and I have to pay them for the results. I don't understand how that part works. But they took his poo. They have his poo. No, I thought he was, but it was just cranberries. Turns out sometimes your dogs don't shit blood. They just shit out the cranberries that you feed them. Tommy is allergic to red dye. Does it look like he's shitting blood sometimes? Sometimes I wonder if all the times we thought we were shitting blood, if that was just something we were eating. Hello, Donna. I'm glad that bloody shits are nice. We miss you, girl. How you doing? I always say we, but I'm one person. I don't know why I do that. I feel like I'm speaking on behalf of the select board. I feel like Bob right now. Anyway, we have merch. We have new merch. Let me share this tab instead. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you, kids, because I told you we were finally going to get merch. Yes, Hugin pooped cranberries. So this is the one for the Canades, Canadian curling shirt for cheaters to wear. Okay. All the shirts, I'm going to keep them the minimum cost they'll allow me. So these are 15, and you can get all kinds of colors. Look at that. And I thought this is fun for the Canadians in the chat. Canadians in the chat. We got a Cry About It shirt. It's curling stones, which I found out you're not allowed to touch. And remember, I had a really good idea. Let's rub shit on them. So if someone touches them, we can just see if there's shit on their finger. And you guys went overboard, Mia specifically, and said, hey, let's electrocute people. And I said, Mia, you're going to get Pam Bondi's job now. You've got the gumption. Nope, we're going to give you Christy Noem's job. And this isn't even the best one. You guys are going to like this. Now, this is from one specific episode. I just couldn't stop thinking about the hollers of Bhutan. Hello, Kimberly. We're going over new merch. You're going to get them for you. By the way, I'm working on an entire map of the United States, specifically for you, Mia. And I'm just naming every state what I usually call it. And there's a couple of states I don't have nicknames for, but I'm coming up with them. And I will be having that shirt available. It will be a map, a revised map of the United States. And every state will be under its preferred nickname. White and Violent is actually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of calling New Jersey. So I'd rather be in the hollers of Bhutan, which apparently is the best place to live on Earth that we found out by doing the OSINT. When you kids said Bhutan, and I looked up Bhutan, it turns out it's in a goddamn holler. It's in a goddamn Asian holler. So there's the hollers of Bhutan shirt, which is fun. Now this, we've got some Mudang action. You guys demanded Mudang, and I said, but the Dow. Now, I put a bunch of different colors on there, but I think it shows up best on the red. And the blue looks pretty nifty. Might I say so myself? This is a glowing Mudang. He is scrimming. He is scrimming quite a bit. I think it looks best on white, but I don't like wearing white. Some people do. Some people do. Now, black was kind of pointless because you can't see the. And that's on me and the t-shirt manufacturer. So we've got the Mudang, and then, oh, I didn't stop there. We made tanks of the Mudang one. Why? Because it's getting hot out there, people. It's getting hot out there. Now, this is my personal favorite, which I did order a sample of. It's But the Dow with some nice art on it. And remember, they talked about banana prices going up. Now, this is the one that I think you guys are going to like the most. Turns out it wasn't 2006, it was 2013. So I went ahead and put that on there. Shaq levitated in 2013. I couldn't think of what to write. Like, I genuinely was like, do I just put, look at Shaq float? What is Shaq doing here? This is Shaq. It's not a dead guy. It's Shaq. Why is he floating? I don't know. And then I thought, maybe I'll just put what happened. Shaq levitated in 2013. So there's that. And we have it in a bunch of different colors, which is fun for everyone. It's fun for Shaq. You can actually be the tile and Shaq is floating on your tits. That is fun. Now this one, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Maybe I was high. I don't know. Well, I don't like Facebook and I don't like the internet because I can't find a job and the library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you? And ban books. So there you go. It's a couple of different colors there for you. It's a nice font. So there's that. So yeah, that's the new merch. It's available at the merch store. In case you missed, we have the Nancy Grace Raccoon. This is the band Nirvana. I don't know if you like them. If you're into Nirvana, that's them. They look good, don't they? Don't they look good? And then we've got the McRib. And for some reason, I was fucked up. I had too many CBDs at the Moose Lodge. And I put one of the best movie monologues ever over a McRib. And I don't know why I did that, but I call it a few good McRibs. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do that? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago, and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have that luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. I'm so sorry. I'm going to calm down. But anyway, you're goddamn right I did. Did you order the McRib? You're goddamn right I did. So that's that shirt. It is a sweatshirt. So if you want to get hotter, there you go. And then, of course, I did make the PTSD crew with a German backbend suplex. Why? Because I don't know. Again, maybe I need to go to rehab for CBD. I don't know. But also, here's me. In case you're interested, there is a shirt with me on it. Bob, Select Board, Bottom Bay. This is me in my prime. This shirt is also sponsored by Anime Prime, which is the new flavor from Logan Paul's. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is me. That's me. Anyway, we do have merch. Hoogan's ass is not bleeding its cranberries. Everything's going to be okay. Christy Nome got fired. That's fun, right? That's fun. We can all celebrate that. That's good. I did get tagged in a lot of weird Karen Reed shit this morning from people still fighting. I did not bother to venture into it. But I am, at this point, I've gone beyond disappointed. Thank you, Ernie Bernie. You inspired all of it. I'm beyond disappointed. I'm at the point where I am now impressed. Those people are Psycho Satan. I'm very impressed with them, though. This is a long game online feud. I did not see, no pun intended, Shode. I did not see going this long. I did not. It is impressive now. Okay. Oh, Lord, give it up indeed. I thought shouting into the abyss, ignoring it. I thought, surely, don't call me Shirley, something will cause everyone to calm down. And it turns out, exactly, I don't care what side they're on, it's the same. It is Estee's back on YouTube. I wasn't paying it any mind. She gave a nice talk about sadness post-freed. You know, here's the thing. It is so impressive now. It is no longer disappointing. No longer do I look down on these people. I'm sorry, it's hard to say this. No longer am I considering any of them to be fucking losers with too much time on their hands. At this point, it's like you should get a job at the Pentagon. You could interrogate people who are prisoners of war. I do have Irish luck. I don't know what that means. I don't drink, but if it means I find a pot of gold, it turns out it's chocolate, and I'm very allergic to chocolate, then that makes a lot of sense. But at this point, it's impressive. We need to get these people jobs in government because I've never seen the tenacity. I've never seen this kind of work ethic. It really is impressive. Imagine the possibilities of what they could do as DIA or CIA analysts. They could find bin Laden, these people. They'll find your kids. They'll find your place of work. They'll harass the elders. Okay? They will get your VIN number. They will find out what your last pap smear said. And if you haven't had one before, they will smear you. Okay? They are so good at bullying each other. This could be a show. It could be a reality show. I'm starting to think maybe we're looking at this wrong. Maybe we need to become a production company, and maybe we need to start giving them piles of cocaine, because what the fuck are we doing here? I feel lazy. I feel like it's the one case I couldn't keep up with. I just couldn't. It broke me. Because it goes so deep. I didn't realize how many interpersonal relationships I was going to have to learn about. It's so much. Anyway, good for them. Let's see if they can go another year. It's fantastic. Fantastic at this point. And if you don't think that I'm going to play some more of actor Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, doing patois at us. If you didn't think I was gonna Chet Hanks you today, we must have never known each other at all. Okay? Because all I care about is Chet Hanks. That's all I care about right now. Chet Hanks and moving that merch. Let's get on that merch, people. If you want that merch, it is available. It's sweet, sweet merch. It's so great. You know what's going to solve the war in Iran? Merch. You know what's going to help out Karen Reed? Fucking merch. You know what's going to hurt Karen Reed? Fucking merch. You know what's going to help the turts, the glazes, the dinguses, the do-rags? Fucking merch. You know what's going to silence Chet? You know what's going to cage Britney? Fucking merch. Okay? All merch and donations will go to Hoogan's Cranberry Infested Asshole this week. Also, don't forget Chet Hanks on sale now in the merch store. Here he is.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chatana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want to say? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what soon forward come. Big up, tune in. Yo, big up the youth them where at
Big ups, you got mail. Big ups.
Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing turn up. Internet gone mad. Respect, you don't know. Me soon forward a yard. Booyaka, booyaka.
Booyaka, booyaka. I just love this energy. He's like, I just got a smoothie. I'm about to scream some patois with my smoothie. I'm the son of a celebrity. See, he didn't get, look. Okay, the Nick Reiner thing, very sad. Very sad, right? Terrible. But I want you to think about that when you're ripping on Chet. If any of you guys have a fucking problem with Chet Hanks, okay, at least he didn't murder his family. All right? Think about it that way.
Yo, big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing it gone mad.
Oh, it's because he hangs out with people from Detrini. He went to Jamaica and he learned patois from the people there. And they were like, you're really good at it. And they kept making him do it to make them laugh. And then he came home and he hung out with some Trinidad friends. And he did it for them and they liked it. And so he said he just felt inspired to bust out the patois one day. And he did. And then they put him on the show Atlanta. And then he made, what was it? Was it Black Girl Summer shirts or White Boy Summer? I don't remember. But listen, he has a smoothie. He didn't kill his parents.
Respect, you don't know. Me soon forward a yard. Booyaka, booyaka.
Hey, Donna, thank you for the $10 going to Hoogan's Asshole Fund. Here you go. This is Chet Hanks. He is singing directly to Donna. He's not singing to any of you guys. Don't get a big head on your shoulders. This is Chet talking directly to Donna, okay? Don't hog the Chet.
Hey, yo, listen. Me drop one big tune right now upon SoundCloud. Link in bio. Go listen now. Big tune. Make the thing go up. Up like 7. Up. Go listen now. Big tune. Stream.
And see, the thing about him is he is a self-made man. Okay? He is yes, he was absolutely on the island, but he was being bought and sold. He showed up in a crate like Danhausen at WWE's Elimination Chamber. Okay? This is for you, Donna. This is Chet Hanks. He's speaking directly to your soul right now. He's letting you know, big ups, Donna.
Link in bio. Go listen now. Big tune. Make the thing go up. Up like 7. Up. Go listen now. Big tune. Straight.
Big Sean. Yeah, he's just like Moses. Chet Hanks. Listen, you guys, Chet Hanks is the new Moses, okay? Chetstein Island, okay? Little Saint Chet Bombaclat. What are you talking about? He's out of fucking control. I want to be a celebrity kid so bad. I bet his high school was the show Euphoria. Like, there's no fucking way it wasn't. Marlene, he's giving us the weather. He's telling us about the weather. He's like, it's going to be sunny outside.
Meet Mudang, the 2-month.
Okay, we've already done this before, but we're doing it again because I like Mudang. I got some good videos for you tonight, and we are going to do call-ins for real. I'm not even fucking kidding. In fact, I'm going to put the number up in a minute. Okay? It's going up in a minute. But right now, sometimes I'm Moses, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm Moses, you motherfucker. I don't know why I was singing it like Chet Hanks doing that one song. I don't know why I did that. What is it limiting you on? Goddamn YouTube taking away our freedom of speech? This is bullshit.
Told Pygmy Hippo has become a rising internet sensation. Amassing thousands of fans online, Mudang has captured hearts around the world. It all started after her zookeepers in Chonburi, Thailand began.
Mudang caused COVID. Like, you guys know that, right? He ate the bat. That's how he gets to stay cute forever. They said, do you want to start a pandemic? It was Chet Hicks approached him, and in Padre said, do you want to start a pandemic? Do you want to take out half of the United States? Do you want to take out all of Eastern Europe? What do you think about Africa? Let's take everybody out. And then they said, Chet, that's not how you talk. And then he said, it is called COVID-19. And then they gave it to Mudang. And then Mudang, he hissed an evil hiss. And COVID, it spewed about Thailand. And then the perverts from QAnon brought it to the US. And then they gave it to Little St. James. And then everybody got it. And then I'm just explaining, Mudang, what's wrong with your stomach? What did you eat? Did you eat cranberries? It's cranberries, Lori Marie. Stay the fuck away from them. They'll make your shit bleed. Mudang is so sweet, but Mudang is also the carrier of COVID-19. Mudang also, this is the sad part, okay? And I didn't want to have to tell you guys this, but you know the whole war in Iran thing? That was Mudang. Ugh. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, he did that. That's his bad. We didn't know Mudang had a Tomahawk missile on him, but it turns out he did, and we didn't get to it in time.
Uploading snippets of her daily life, showing her wobbling around, being aggressively cute, her signature panicked expressions, her new front teeth, and basically just her living her best life with her mum. Moo has taken the world by storm and even bagged international headlines.
Is that David Koresh holding Mudang? What the fuck? Who put David Koresh holding Mudang? That is so inappropriate. Just
Even
listen, just because Mudang, okay, hear me out. I'm so pissed. Just because Mudang happened to be at Waco, okay? Just because Mudang happened to have some untoward religious beliefs, sure, Mudang's family were Branch Davidians, but you can't just expect Mudang to know better. Oh my God. First of all, they do? Oh no. Thank you for telling me, Donna. Also, second of all, what the fuck? Colt Baby is here. All right. David Koresh can wait. Colt Baby, 8.2 pounds. Perfection and affection. What a cute little baby. I haven't even seen it. And I can already picture Colt Baby. Congratulations. Colt Baby is here. Oh my God. Colt Baby. Will you hold up? Can you hold up Colt Baby's tiny little colty ears? Can you hold up Colt Baby's tiny little indoctrinated body like Colt Baby is Simba right now? Okay. I want you to hold Colt Baby. And even if you can't, just lie to me and pretend you are. Okay. I want you to hold up Colt Baby like Colt Baby is Simba right now. All 8.2 pounds of slick, beautiful GM performance technology of Colt Baby. I'd like you to hold up Colt Baby right now as we play for Colt Baby the song of the baby Colt.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't been on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Never seen a big boy drill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy ain't drilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Climbing on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see shit when you falling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hump the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just make a back. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Take a big ass off.
Dude, you're going to need titties on your back to feed that cult baby because cult baby's going to need to eat perfection. Perfection is what cult baby is. Everyone, please bow your head in prayer for the cult baby. Okay, are you ready? Here, I'm going to do a prayer for the cult baby. Dear Heavenly Father, with your golden talons and your long dreads and your raver candy jewelry, which I'm presuming you have, and your jinkos. Dear sweet, sweet, sweet Father Jesus, creator of Mudang, creator of COVID-19, creator of Donald Trump, which we'll let go. If you can do us a favesies, thank you. Can you bless Cole Baby? Cole Baby's new here, but Cole Baby is our God now. Okay. He is co-godding at the time with temporary co-godding along with Mudang Hugan. And the two of them together, they can't be stopped. So, Lord, you only know the bounds with which these two can take control. And yes, what do I mean by control? I mean control of not just this cult, but of the United Nations. That's right, Lord. I see in the future of this baby overthrowing of many governments. I see this baby starting wars, ending wars, and completing a full cycle on Peloton when it is of age to do the full cycle of Peloton. And not just any cycle, but that level with the gay guy who really needs to fucking chill because not everybody can go that anyway, God, please protect Colt Baby. Please make sure that Colt Baby is blessed in your name. And I hope that Colt Baby does the sacraments, and is the Trinity. I don't know what I'm saying, God, but you know what I mean. You know what's in my heart, God, and it's a pyramid scheme. Listen to me, Colt Baby. If we can get 10 people to give Colt Baby $1, and then 10 people give each of those 10 people $1, and then 100 people give those 10 people $1, we will have so many dollars for the Colt Baby. And then what will Colt Baby do? Colt Baby will start a university, and it will be online only, no refunds. God, make sure this baby sleeps through the night pleasantly so that JG Cruz can get some sleep. Okay. God, may this Colt Baby not be lactose intolerant. God, may this Colt Baby enjoy the taste of olives, but also sweets, but not too much. May this Colt Baby enjoy Monday Night Raw and the weather. May this Colt Baby enjoy the pleasantries of sitting around and staring at the mommy while she does laundry. But may the baby also be fascinated by things like science and math and the war in Iran. And may the baby never be stressed. May the baby simply cry when it's sad to get the sad out. But may the baby not be stressed with things that make it sad. May Colt Baby be blessed with no stress. And may Colt Baby be blessed with many blessings and good things in life. And may we please the baby with our actions as we go about our day. And if this baby has been birthed much like time travelers would go back and kill baby Hitler, maybe this baby was born to figure out this whole situation with our government being overthrown. We'll get to that later. The point is, I feel like this baby could do big things. I feel like this baby could topple empires. And I love that for this baby. And I hope that you give JG Cruz, pardon me, Lord, a good night's sleep, and her husband and Colt Baby. And may Colt Baby latch onto that tit and take its milk properly. Okay. May this Colt Baby not be riddled with brucellosis, Lord. And thank you for giving this baby GM performance technology. Boogity, 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 boogity. Amen. And that's our prayer. And I did my best. I hope you liked it. And if you didn't, I apologize. I was not myself. Titties on your back. Also, Ernie Birdie, thank you for the super sticker. And also, oh my God, you guys, it's just cranberries. Thank you very much, Mia, Colt Baby, and Free Hugan's toppers. Okay, we will be sending Colt Baby a gift and paying for Hugan's vet bills because his asshole can't handle cranberries. with that $20. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's Requiem. How are you doing today? No big deal. We just had a Colt baby. What's the Colt baby's name? It's Colt Baby. She actually named it Colt Baby Cruz. Oh, nope. She named it Charlotte. Never mind. Like Charlotte Flair? Oh my God. Welcome, baby Charlotte. Me too, darling. It's fine. Oh my God. Charlotte is here. Charlotte Flair. Woo! Colt Baby. Woo! Dude, we are snorting pixie sticks because Colt Baby is here, everyone. I think, you know what? You know what I think we need? I feel like we're gonna. I feel like we should do this.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't getting on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Never seen a big boy drill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy drilling on the roof. Big boy ain't drilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. I ain't never, oh shit, he's falling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just like a back. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Take a big ass off.
I feel like Colt Baby will have the power of flight. I feel like there's big things for the Colt Baby afoot. I feel like Colt Baby will have a foot in two, even. Colt Baby will have 2 feet. Can Colt Baby put its feet in its mouth? I don't like feet, but baby feet are cute. I would eat a baby foot. Not in real life, because I know you guys are all on that jerky Epstein shit. It's not true. But, you know, the baby feet in general, it's like puppy feet. I just want to put them in my mouth. They're so cute. And I think it's funny when babies can bend and they stick them in their mouth. I also think it's funny how they don't have knees. Let's talk about babies for a minute. Moodang is a baby. Moodang's very cute. Why? Because Moodang's slippery. What do you call it? Like slick, like a seal, like a little chubby baby seal. And has all those rolls. And babies have rolls. And it's so cute when they don't have the knees and when they can put their foot in their mouths. It's just so cute. It is spooky how sometimes there is a part of their head that you can touch and it just goes in like an ashtray. That's terrifying. But other than that, that's just a soft spot and that goes away apparently. I do think it's cute when babies start to talk shit when they're like, and then they get little like personalities. That's fun. I like it when they curse. I do think that have you decided, JG? Because it's really up to you. As Colt Baby's mother dome, as Colt Baby's creator, have you decided what the first curse word is that you will teach Colt Baby? Also, are you gonna let Colt Baby join ICE? I don't think you should, but it's not my business. Yeah, giving you the business and baby talk is very funny, Dana. Damn it, Dana. Do people ever say that to you in a southern accent? Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana, son of a gun. Ask Turd how Turd. Is Turd here? Does Turd even know about the Colt Baby? We gotta tell Turd. JG is the Colt Baby's agent. You are the host of the Colt Baby. Dude, baby outfits. Now that I know Charlotte's name, the onesie will come. I was kind of hoping to find it out sooner, but I didn't want to ask. I feel like that's rude. Also, thank you for not destroying a forest for your gender reveal. I appreciate that. I haven't seen anything on the news about it, so I'm presuming you didn't. You could have a tattoo made with footprints and handprints of your baby. That's true. We should all get Colt baby. Okay, tombstones. Tombstones? That's too far. I don't think it's a good idea to all get another person's baby's feet dance. That's actually fucking funny, though. That's exactly why damn it, Dana. I've heard it more times. Me too. Damn it, Kate. My family calls me Kate. Damn it, Katie. What the hell? Jimbo, you say B-Tuck. Big truck. Oh, B-Tuck instead of big truck? My little nephew, well, he's my cousin, but I call him my nephew because families. He used to say Barney. He used to say Warney. He couldn't say his B's. He'd turn them into W's. And I think that's cute when babies sputter out bullshit and they get their letters all wrong. Damn it, Dana. I'm going to say that to myself now. My ex's dad's name was Doug. And he would get pissed at himself and he'd go, damn it, Doug, don't be stupid. Damn it, Doug, you fucked up again. He'd just say shit like that out loud to himself. Damn it. Damn it, Kate. Damn it, Jeremy. Damn it, are you touched, Dana? Have you been touched by the Lord or angels? Did you get touched by the dangus tree? Because you're acting like a dangus. Anyway, Colt Baby is here. Charlotte is here. Woo! Great name. Powerful name. We'll always associate it with Queen. Because Queen Charlotte Flair. Dude, this is so sick. What a day. I feel like I should have had a choir behind me to sing to Colt Baby. Colt Baby does need to learn about Canadians on golf courses, though. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and teach Colt Baby that.
Drive the fuck up there or you're going to get booted the fuck out of here.
I know, we're fine.
Enough.
No,
you're not a tough guy. Hurry up. I'll fucking promise you that.
Hurry up. He's pretty tough.
Not that fucking
No, he's
tough.
not.
Not that fucking
He's not.
tough.
He's not tough.
No, he's pretty tough.
He's not tough.
Fucking tough.
You're not tough.
Hey,
You're not tough.
Let's get going.
Get going.
Or you can play behind us all and you can take all the fucking time you want.
It's
This is
golf.
fucking
You're not
embarrassing.
tough.
This is golf. This is not
Yeah,
golf.
it's not.
You can stand there
golf,
15
man.
fucking minutes.
You
That's
can't
not
even.
golf.
You guys can't even stand
up.
and tee your ball up now. I know, he's teeing up, man. That's fine.
He's not teeing it up. He's standing
Do
there.
we need to
Fucking
get the
moron.
police out here? No, we don't need police. We're not. Okay, then let's get going here.
Let's go. Pick your shit up and get going. This is not fun.
Yeah, we don't.
We're what? I'm gonna throw him in this fucking lake. Is what's gonna happen. No, fuck you both. This is fucking bullshit. They've been sitting there for fucking 23 minutes.
Cry about it. Fucking cry about it.
I'm going to.
Fucking cry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
fucking
You
cry about
fucking
it.
pussy.
I'm a pussy.
Like, fucking cry about it.
Buddy, you're gonna get fucking shit to.
I don't give a fuck.
Like badly.
Good. Let's
Fucking
fucking
badly.
go, man.
Buddy, you don't want to go me.
No, I'm not filming this. I'm not stopping. No. You guys need to get off the golf course.
Yeah, we will, man.
No, now. Like, pack up, go now.
Yeah.
Get in the car and go.
I don't know what you're doing. You're not scaring anybody. You're just making
I
yourself.
don't fucking care.
Hey, man. Come on, man. Hey. Hey.
Off to a good start, buddy.
I fucking told you.
Man, leave him alone. You want another?
He
You
just
want one
fucking
too?
came at me.
Leave him alone, man. I got it all on record.
It's around the goal.
I got it all on record.
Around the goal.
Hey.
You want to fucking go, guy?
Leave him alone. Hey, leave him alone, man.
I wouldn't keep going back, you fucking moron.
Hey. Come on, man. No, I'm not trying to get in there. Like, just like, fuck.
Enough!
Are you still cheering on you?
Enough! Get out!
Hey.
Enough!
Hey,
Dude.
Get him the fuck out of here!
no, it's not gonna go well.
It's not okay.
Take him home or get
I
him
asked
fucking
you
out of
to
here.
fucking get moving! I said stop looking like an idiot!
Get out of here.
Fucking
I said stop looking like an idiot is so good. When he chunks him, though, when he goes thud and hits the ground like potatoes, that's when I lose it. That's my favorite. That shit's so fun. And the gloves, the shoes. If Steven were here, he'd get white and violent when he saw those shoes. I love it so much, too. I just love them fighting. Just a yeet, just sack of potatoes. I know, it's so funny every fucking time. That guy getting his ass beat. I wonder what happened with that. I said stop looking like an idiot. Yeah, he can't stop. He can't stop and he won't stop. It's Red Deer, I believe. Alberta, He does have a big ass fucking head. He does. Speaking of big old heads, look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. She has fucking wig, this stupid creature. Look at this big old bird. Check this shit out. I mean, goddamn right. Goddamn. That shit makes me laugh. I love that bird. I don't know why, but it's a bird with hair. Now, this shit is killing me. I need to show you guys this. I'm going to show you some funny stuff today. Today's funny day because Colt Baby's here. Some motherfucker has been putting Johnny Knoxville to political memes and then putting I'm Johnny Knoxville and this is the latest one. This is I'm Johnny Knoxville and this is the Strait of Hormuz, and I cannot stop laughing. I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Jackass, and we're at the Strait of Hormuz. Like, what the fuck, dude? This is why gas prices are going up. I'm Johnny Knoxville. I love this so much. The idea of Jackass going to the war is very funny to me. And Johnny in a sailor hat. I'm Johnny Knoxville. We're in Iran. People are getting bombed all around us. Look at my hat. I'm about to staple Steve-O's balls to this ancient relic. Like, why is the water red? And also, he doesn't really age. This is old, but he really doesn't age. Regardless, he doesn't. Very funny to me, the Strait of Hormuz thing. And then it occurred to me like Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz, Aunt Deb. The Strait of Aunt Deb's not straight. That fucked me up for a minute. Dude, it's only going to get higher. Can you take me higher? The price of gasoline. It is, dude, the gay of Four Loko. They really have. But Steve-O's got that RFK voice. It kills me, dude. I'm just like, this is why PCP did not save your life, sir. That dog did, though. $243 with the discount. It's $314 to $341 here. And I'm pissed about it. I'm plumb awesome pissed. I'll tell you what. Damn it, Dana. The Strait of Hormel. It's where all the chili goes, so that we can put the chili in our car. Booty Ron. Gas is almost $5 here. Dude, we shouldn't be bitching because Canada. Gas is so expensive in Canada. God damn it, Dana. God damn it. Oh, dude, I learned about that. And I was watching people standing in line for gas on some old documentary. My mom, I remember, had to stand in line for gas in the 80s. She was fucking pissed. That was crazy. God damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. The Strait of Hormel needs the chili. Remember the embargo? Embargo is that stuff that's in soup and it's got snails in it. It's shells and snails. It's some kind of soup. It's called embargo. And the French love it. Clipping it. God damn it. Dana, you stupid bitch. Get your shit together. Get up. Get up. I'm tired of hearing the alarm go off, Dana. Dana, answer your fucking phone. Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. I'm calling the governor. There you go. You can clip it. Go ahead and clip it. Clip it and take it for your ringtone. I'll cuss any of you out for your ringtones. I'll cuss any of you out for your ringtones. If you want me to do you a cuss cameo, a little cuss ringtone, sure, I'll do Collins. Here's the number. Here's the number. Anybody want to call in and talk about the Strait of Vermouth, politics, the Epstein files, religion, abortion, the Middle East, the conflict, you know, all that fun shit. You guys want, Mia, call me right fucking now. Let's talk about Epstein. God damn it, Tombstone. Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. I'm going to be saying that all the time now. This is the phone number if you want to call in. Now, if somebody is calling Albert and they're on the line with me, don't be that dickhead that keeps calling in while I'm in a call. Or I will freak out. God damn it, Dana. $9.99 from fucking Dana. God damn it. Damn it, Dana. Son of a bitch, Dana. Dana, get out of this Garden Ridge Pottery right now. Go to the parking lot and you just wait there. All right? You wait there till I'm done, Dana. Damn it, Dana. You are embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in the Little Red Barn. Dana, you are embarrassing me in this Arby's. You need to go wait in the car. Wait in the car, right? You have a call. Call. Answer. All right. I need you to hold on 1 second, whoever you are. Don't tell me yet. I want to be surprised. I know it's cold, baby. But let me I got to put a banner before I share the screen so people can't see your personal shit. So let me just put that up. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec so I can hide your personal information. Let's do that. What will we use? Should we use John Cena? We'll do this for the calls today. Or should we do this? No, it doesn't hide enough. We'll do this one. Yes. Or we could do this. Oh my God. Julie Nagel. See, someone did it. Someone did it. Someone had to call in when we're on the line. They think it's funny. They think that's hilarious, but it's not hilarious. It's pissing me off. All right, here. I got this thing pulled up. All right. So now we're both covered. Okay, we're both covered. And now I'm going to pull up your screen. Let me make sure I do this right so you don't get doxed. Okay. And I'm going to add it to the stage. And you are not visible. This is perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to show me. And it's not going to show you. But you should still be. Okay, now let me take this down. I'm figuring this out. And we're good. Okay, so I want you to say, welcome, Colt Baby, but don't say anything about who you are yet. All right. Say welcome, Colt Baby, and let me see if don't pull up my what at me tombstones, ground it. And I'm gonna see if people can hear you. Okay. So say welcome, Colt Baby.
Welcome, Colt Baby.
Welcome, Colt Baby. Can you guys hear that? Could you hear that? Should I turn it up? I will turn it up if I need to. Let's see if they heard it. And if they did, then we will continue. Roger. Okay. Excellent. All right. Now, introduce yourself. And then I like you to say one thing that you wish for the future of Colt Baby. Okay, go.
Oh, am I supposed to say my name?
Mm-hmm. Your name.
Oh. Okay, I'm Mia.
It's fucking Mia. Hey, Mia.
Fucking Mia. And it's I would like for the future for Colt Baby, I would like universal health care and peace and world peace.
Okay. I think that's good. Universal health care for Colt Baby and world peace for Colt Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mia, tell me everything. What's the deal? So who do you know from the Epstein thing? You partied on the island? What was it?
No, I did not. I don't know anybody from the Epstein files. I'm not in the Epstein files.
Is Heed? Have you checked to see if Heed is in it?
I had dinner with Heed last night and he said he wasn't in the files.
Good. We'll check to be sure, but this is great. This is great news. So how is Heed doing at college, Mia?
He was pissed at me the other day, and he is doing okay. He's fine.
Yeah, they're gonna get pissed. They're gonna get pissed because Colt babies grow up and they become pissed off teenagers.
Oh my God, he's so high maintenance. Yeah. I took both of them to dinner last night, and they were fine. But I spent half the dinner listening to Chuck Norris jokes.
Chuck Norris? Oh, shit. Heed is on the Chuck Norris joke thing.
No, it was Elder Heed. Elder Heed was cracking up at 86 and Chuck Norris stuff. Yeah.
Oh, shit. So you were getting dad joked at by a dad about Chuck Norris?
I was by a son about Chuck Norris.
Oh. Wait, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Where are you right
And
now?
then I'm in Kentucky.
Oh shit. Hey, what part?
Somewhere south, like almost to Tennessee.
Oh, damn. I lived briefly in a place called Greenup County, which is on the border of West Virginia and Ironton, Ohio. And
Yeah, I drove through there last year.
yeah,
It's a different place. This place is on 75. I'm on 75.
yeah, that's I remember phone, believe it or not, phone and internet doesn't always work in places out there, which was wild. That's where I lived in a holler. Speaking of a holler, it's
Holler.
Megan. I'm here to holler at Megan, our lawyer from Megan and Megan. Call her today if you are bullied by Cult Baby. No, Greenup.
I'm so happy about Cult Baby. I needed that good news today, and I'm sad that JG Cruz had, we were gestational with her, but we didn't get to go into the operating room with her.
Dude, you know why we couldn't get into the operating room with her though, Mia, is because we were busy. And do you know what we were busy doing, Mia? We was on the roof.
I was in the car on the roof.
Big Boy on just immediately. We have a request for Big Boy, Mia. We have to put the call on hold for Big Boy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof.
Oh, there you
Big boy ain't been on the roof.
I have
never
to
see a
sound
big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Never seen a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof.
I gotta tell you about that guy I know that was Roger's
back. Sorry, you couldn't hear Colt. Not Colt Baby. You couldn't hear Colt Baby on the roof while we were playing it. But yes, Colt Baby has arrived. For anybody who's new here, who just showed up, Colt Baby has arrived. Colt Baby is a sweet little 8.2 pound little bundle of potatoes, and healthy potatoes, good looking potato, great looking baby. It's white and violent, and it belongs to JG Cruz. And it is our leader, and its name is Charlotte, and we love it. Mia, any advice you would give to JG Cruz on growing the Colt Baby into a fine young adult like Heed?
Is Colt Baby a ginger? Because that will matter.
Oh yeah. That's true. He's also, he's ginger and violent, which is very different because it's more violence.
Yeah.
Sweet baby Charlotte is sweet baby Char. I mean, they're in the South, so she's gonna be good at fighting. I'll tell you that much. She's gonna whoop some ass, this kid.
Assuming she's not a ginger,
okay,
like Toombs. I would say just give her the boobie, have her feed as much as you can.
Titties on your back.
Nice and chunky. Yep. And read to her a lot and let her run around like a crazy kid because they don't get to run around enough anymore. And throw her in the swimming pool, make her swim. Swimmers is a good sport.
It sounds like you're saying, okay, so we're gonna force the child to run. We're gonna throw it in water.
Yeah.
It sounds like boot camp, Mia. And I like it.
It's a little boot campy.
No, I like it.
Music, lots of music and reading. And
let's go. You keep saying reading, and I agree. I like that you're hitting on that a lot. And I want to be clear, JG might already have babies. Maybe JG doesn't need this advice, but this is good advice for any parent listening. Work your child to the bone. Make sure that it is constantly running. And when it's done running, throw it in water. Also, reading. Let's talk about that. What are we going to read to the Colt Baby? What should we read? Because I'm thinking the Constitution, the 9/11 Commission report, fun shit. What are you thinking?
The Epstein files.
Okay, so we're going to scare the Colt Baby straight just immediately.
Corey Richards text messages.
Corey Richards. Hey, Can you tell me, because I have not, my head's been up my ass about that. As soon as they said, you know, I think they said Mormon. That's what I got from it. And then pills, I said she did it. And then I gave up. I never watched anything again. But I saw them yell at the defense counsel. I saw that. That popped up in my feed. And I said, ooh, who's getting in a fight with this judge? Who's this big lady fighting with this judge? What's that about?
Wait, who got in the fight with the counsel? The judge?
The defense, Corey's lawyer. Corey's lawyer. The lawyer lady, the big blonde one with the glasses.
Threw her pen on the table, like Darlene.
Dude, Darlene, you can't leave a pen on a table around her. She'll take it.
No.
She'll put it inside of her.
Pen involved, and the library blocked her password, and she was mad about it.
Dude, speaking of libraries, blocking Lesnar's, Nestor. Great question.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nestor. Great question. Glad you asked it. What happened to Nestor? We need to figure it out. Where is Matt Gates's ex-girlfriend's little brother that he conveniently adopted while he was paying for sex from a 17-year-old, which in my opinion is molestation. Also, Bernstein Bears on Epstein's Island. Ernest goes to Little St. James. I don't even know if that's a book. Your cry for help only made it worse. I know. That's what happens. That is what happens. Doesn't Darlene have things on her legs? I don't know. Darlene, do you have things on your legs? Lots of burping, Darlene says. So we need to.
I don't know if it's Mormon, though, because there was a lot of cussing and a lot of talking about drinking in those text messages today I was listening to.
So they have her private text to who? Because I know there was a guy who worked. Here's what I remember about the case. There was a guy who worked with Corey's husband who had a laptop. And it was a very Hunter Biden's laptop situation. Like, there's things on here. And then apparently it was her trying to get people to give her Fenties so that she could, oh my God, you have braces on your, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Darlene. I hope you're feeling better, Darlene. Jack Mormon's, oh, that sounds like a good restaurant. What the fuck? So wait, so she, and then like, they're like, oh, you gave him these pills and you forced him to drink stuff, which anytime it's like, honey, I fixed you a drink. It's like, nah, I no longer trust you. Even if it's delicious, like get the fuck away from me. Even if it's not poison, like, nah. Like, I just feel like there's something weird going on there.
And then there was something about his best friend that was at his memorial, like, celebration of life, and he took off his pants.
Okay, hold up. What? Why?
So they had this celebration of life, and she recorded all the phone calls, and they were playing them today in the court. I'm a few days behind, but this guy was like, they were joking around with him that he took off his pants at the celebration of life a couple days after the dude died.
Why do they call it a celebration of life? Because you're celebrating the life they had?
Yeah.
Okay, because they never seem like celebrations. They're always real sad. So maybe that's why he took his pants off, just to lighten the mood. Like, he used to love taking his pants off. Was it like that?
And they wanted to show off his Mormon underwear if he was Mormon.
What is Mormon underwear? This is not the first time I've heard Mormon underwear used casually, and I'm tired of pretending I know. What is that?
Sacred undergarments. They're like, there's pictures of them online.
Oh, that shit was real?
My friend Pooh was fascinated with Mormon underwear. She talked about him all the time at work.
I thought that was just South Park. So that's real.
No, they're real.
Oh, like Nebraska. This is fascinating. Huh. So it was a day later. So he dies, and the next day, best friend is like, pants the fuck off.
Yeah, like a few days. I don't know if it was the next day, but it was close. It was not far off. And they're all in this, they showed a picture, and they're all like smiling, like they're at a party. And
hold on. Hey, this guy took his chonas off. What? So okay, let me get this straight.
Yeah.
This guy whose best friend just died, and the wife murdered him. Best friend maybe doesn't know, but kind of suspects, I think. He's at the let's remember his life, and he says, pants off, look at my religious chones. And then everybody's like, oh, that's wild. And then they film it, and then everybody's happy though. So it's like a Darlie Routier situation, or were they just real happy to be looking at his dick? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. It was weird. I'm only on day, I think I'm on day 10.
They're shotgunning beers?
Yes. They were shotgunning beers. Yes, they were.
Get married for eternity? Well, then what about, explain why Kevin Frankie's already, did you see that, Mia? Kevin Frankie got remarried already.
I heard.
Ruby Frankie's ex.
Good for him. She needs to rot in jail for another few years. How long has she been in jail? A year now?
Dude, not long enough. He needs to go to fucking jail too, dude. What a piece of shit.
True, he does.
He kicked his daughter out. He fucking enabled that bitch. Oh, know he did.
You're right.
You know he was like, beat the kids more. It turns me on. He's fucking weird, dude. That dude, he fucking had the daughter arrested.
True.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, he already got remarried. He's married, and he's got, 2 out of the 27 kids with him? How many fucking kids did they have?
He probably got his wife pregnant already. The new wife.
Oh, shit. Sherlock Ho got tossed in the water. And I'm fine, she says. Sherlock Ho.
Hey,
you
tell
know what?
Sherlock I'm in Atlanta tomorrow.
You're what?
I'm going to be in Atlanta tomorrow. Oh,
Sherlock Ho. You want to meet up with Mia Bideau?
Oh, I have to take somebody to dinner tomorrow, but I'm driving through and I could wave.
You want to drive through? You want to do a hot Carl? You want to poop into some saran wrap and then hit her with it? Some frat boy shit? You still doing your frat boy shit?
Yeah, I did some beer pong.
Dude, so why was he in his undies though? Like, and they showed pictures?
No, there were no pictures of underwear.
I want to see the undies.
There was just like all smiles, everybody smiles. Like, it was weird. It was weird and just weird.
Okay, let's talk about Nancy Guthrie next. What the fuck?
Where is she? I think she's dead. I feel horrible.
I think she is the leader of the INGC cartel. I think she's the leader of, I think she took over for the cartel and she's in Mexico just doing cartel boss shit. In all honesty, this is so fucked up and sad. I have to dissociate, but it is like, it's fucking wild that the Border Patrol's there day one. They're there day one. And no one said shit about that. And
wait, they were at her house?
Yeah, day one. The day that TMZ and everybody got there on site, right? Border Patrol is there. They're there. They were the first on the scene with the police. So a whole ass woman, true Megan, a whole ass, white ass, nonviolent ass woman is there. And then she's gone. And there's blood on the porch. The ring cameras are broken. Okay. And there were cameras filled with inside, which tells us, in my opinion, that they knew some shit. They knew some shit about her. They had to have been in that house. They had to have known that she had an app attached to her. They had to have known about her pacemaker. They just had to. They had to have known about the ring cameras, and they had to have known who she was. So I'm stressing this because I just want to get the point across, in my opinion. Okay. The person who did this has been in her house before or around it, without a doubt. Personally knew someone around her. Without a doubt. They had to. I think everything TMZ has come out with in regards to Bitcoin is absolute bullshit. And it made me so angry day one when they started reporting it. But by the 7th or 8th, it's like, you guys are just doing this for clout or just for ratings. Like at this point, you have to know that the crypto shakedown happens to every single missing person case, just about. Almost every case where there is a missing person, a family member will get shook down for crypto. And if the family doesn't respond, then they will go to the news. So, and the reason they go to the news is because the news wants a story or will report it.
Oh.
So it is 100% bullshit. Every TMZ lead, in my opinion, get that out of your head. None of it's true. Because that shit, here's the thing, it's true. It happened, but those people are not the person. And here's how we know, because it didn't start before it was first reported. So everything that was reported, they could know. And because it involves crypto, they absolutely are full of shit. And here's another reason why. There has yet to be a single case that I can even think of involving kidnapping with a crypto demand and the return of someone that was real. I'll have to do some research again, but I've checked on this before because this was a thing, dude. This was a thing that was happening for many years. The good old baby's day out, but with crypto. And by that, I mean, remember, they try to take the baby and they tell Laura Flynn Boyle, Lara.
This world is despicable. I'm getting very sad about it. And
it is. And it's despicable that while this is happening, the FBI, the FBI director, Cash Patel, old pug-eyed motherfucker, is at the Olympics, which he took a private jet to, that we paid $40 million in fuel for, which is insane. I'll never see $1 million in my lifetime. And these people are casually spending $40 million. Pete Hegseth spent so much money. Lobster and Charcoots, this motherfucker. And we can't, and I gotta pay for cranberry asshole over here. And I'm worried about rent. And this motherfucker is buying Charcoots, fucking lobster, fucking, hookers and blow in Munich. Dude, Cash Patel is doing MMA with his big gay sugar daddy in Vegas, flying to his fake Mossad girlfriend on our fucking money, on our dime, and then flying to the Olympics to get full-blown white and violent at the Olympics, and then coming back and completely disregarding the Nancy Guthrie situation. And here's how you know they're fucking it up. Because they kicked it back to the sheriff who didn't know shit. And what the fuck happened with the 3 people whose door they kicked down? Didn't SWAT get 3 people? And Dolly Vision pretended to fucking roll up on them, trying to sell soap to dead people? What the fuck was that about?
Like they had that traffic stop, and the guy was dead, and but he wasn't dead.
Yeah. But later there was a SWAT raid, and they said it was in relation to Nancy Guthrie. So, like, what was that about? Was it?
Angela makes a good point.
Billions of dollars in an agency that hasn't passed an audit in years. True. 100%.
I'm sick of this. What are they just doing? Printing money?
They spent the most money ever in a day of any administration ever today on war. Ever. It was something like 440 billion. It was enough. Like, it's almost $1 trillion we've spent or some shit. It's fucking crazy. It's insane. And like, what sucks is like the Iran leaders fucking suck dicks. They are fucking pricks. Fuck them. They've been torturing the Iran people for years. But the problem is we just did another Gulf War. Like, and everybody knows it. We just did another Afghanistan. We went in, we kicked down the door. In the words of Lewis Black, we kicked down the door and we said, we are the biggest, baddest motherfucker here. and you're all sniveling shits and you would be nothing without me. And I have fucking freed you. You're welcome. Now you fix it. And then we leave. Like, we rob the place and then we leave. And then everybody still has to live there with the angry people who are in government. And we did it to Venezuela. We literally came in, took their oil, and said, by the way, we killed that guy you don't like, so you fix it. But the problem is, the guy nobody likes, the vicious dictator, is surrounded by others who support him and alternates in case something happens to him. So their shit's still going to go on. There's still going to be people shooting them during their protests and just dragging them out of their homes and murdering them. And there's still going to be a vicious dictator installed. It's just the backup lady in Venezuela. And there it's the backup guy, like whoever that is. It could be Jared Kushner. We could have Uman Akhtar Kushner coming up, you know. It's just, and we did this in the Gulf. The Sunnis and the Shiites were fighting, and we kicked down the fucking door, and we said, there, now you go. You guys, we killed Saddam. Now you guys figure it out. And it's like, damn. Like, if you really want to install democracy somewhere, you have to invest. And the problem is, we're fucking broke and none of us can afford anything. And we're all we're screwed. We have a pretty bad problem when RFK is, like, pregnant women are dying. Like, they're dying because of health advice, and kids are suffering, and like SNAP benefits are going away, and the government shut down, and everything's going to shit, and planes are crashing in the sky for no reason, and like everything's just getting worse here, and we're spending money to destroy places and not fix places. So now things are getting worse here, and everybody's resenting us.
Everybody hates us, and we suck. We hate them too. I hate it. I hate it here.
We're the stinky kid, dude.
This is the worst episode of America ever.
We're Pigpen. We're fucking Pigpen. Oh God. Pigpen. Who's the one who plays piano that's not Pigpen, right? We don't even have a talent.
Schroeder.
We just stink. Yeah, Schroeder has talent. Fuck. Gas goes up $1 in a single day because of. So for those of you who don't know, here, let me show my face for a second. Let me show you my fucking punum, okay, you guys? Because I want you to know how fucking serious I am right now. Let me pop in. Let me figure out how StreamYard works, whatever the shit is that I'm on. Okay, let's get real. It's like Dr. Phil. Are you ready to get real? Okay. So, quick rundown. I'm going to try to make this less than a minute. Here is exactly why the gas is going up. And I shit you not, you're my favorite turd. Okay, I'm fucking telling you why. So, and hello, Erica. So, when we bombed Iran, all right, on behalf of Israel, because remember, we were told by the president a few weeks ago, let's go back. A few weeks ago, the president said, I have utterly destroyed, his exact words were, he obliterated any chance of Iran ever having nukes. The CIA has put out reports with the FBI that do eventually become public. They're analyst reports who are there, boots on the ground, who have said for almost a full decade now in reports that not only is Iran not on the brink of making a nuclear weapon, their underground facilities are shit. They don't have the means to. And they actually have something like 10,000 empty shells, casings, if you will. It's like having the brass with no bullet. It is exactly like Arrested Development, how they crash into the Bluth house and there's a fake fucking rocket. So there's nothing, and these reports have said this for a decade, and we know they have because there have been testimonies before oversight committees about Iran, where those analysts testify under oath, and all this information is shared with us and has been for years. So not only were they never an actual nuclear threat to us, but we were on the brink of, or Obama agreed with the Iran leader, let's have a fucking agreement that you won't even fuck with shit. Okay. You're not even going to fuck with shit to make nukes. Okay. So it's not a ceasefire, but it's like an agreement that you're not going to fuck around with nukes. And he said, cool. In exchange, you let us tour your nuclear facilities or whatever you got. And as long as you feel safe, we feel safe, and we're all in a treaty. And everyone said, cool. So we have been arms down with Iran, no issues. Now, Putin fucking hates them, even though he secretly funds them, just like in the way they sent bots in to fuck with our election. They did the same there to fuck with Iran and the oil prices and shit like that. So fucking Putin's loving this. The Saudis are rethinking things, I'm sure. But essentially where we're at is Trump said, don't worry, we obliterated Iran's nukes. And he said that, I think, because Israel is having shit with Iran right now. There's a lot of issues going on between those two. They're bitching at each other a lot, if you will. And these two whores are bitching at each other. And they're asking us to intervene. And by they, I mean Israel. And they're saying, this bitch is talking shit to me. And she said she's going to blackmail you. And then Iran's like, bitch, no, I didn't. And then Israel's like, bitch, yes, you did. And so they start sending rockets to each other. And it's like the Karen Reed folly on fucking X. It's everybody just fighting each other. And it's like, oh shit, these people that one I have a treaty with and the other we are supposed allies with are fighting. These bitches are fighting. What do we do? And at the moment, Israel is meddling and poking the bear, but Iran is also like abusing its boyfriend and all of its other friends and its dog. And so it's like, well, Iran is a bitch. But Israel is also like being a bitch to the bitch. So, you know, the enemy of my bitch is my bitch. So what do? We're like, don't worry, ho, I got you. And so we're supposed to bomb them because Trump decided like this is what's best for Israel. So we're going to go ahead and do this. But we're going to pretend it's because they have weapons of mass destruction, which he could have just been honest, because he says such crazy shit all the time, like that people overlook. They would have just been like, okay, at least he's being fucking honest. It's for oil. It's to help Israel and for oil. There you go. And to distract from the Epstein files, in my opinion. But instead, Trump just like does it and then bombs a girls' school and a hospital and like doesn't pay attention. And that's because like the people who are in charge of shit like this, they have never had jobs like this before. Like the person who's our Secretary of War is not qualified. Pete Hegseth is out here talking shit about it all the time. He is a Fox News anchor and a sexual assaulter.
They're all unqualified. They're unqualified. All of them.
They tried to put a woman as a state attorney who had a high school diploma and worked at a juice bar. Like, it's bad. And then Trump caused death threats to happen to the judge for striking her down as being state attorney. So now we're at war. And the problem is we're destroying the fuck out of them, but we're killing like women and kids. And it's costing us insane amounts of money. And Trump doesn't have to pay for that. We pay for that. So how do we pay for that? It's not going to go through our taxes or state taxes or anything like that. It's the oil. And here's why, because the only thing they can do to hurt us is the worst thing in the eyes of conservatives that they can do to hurt us, which is why this is all stupid, because there are no weapons of mass destruction. We've done this before. We've done this dance before. But the most important thing is the one thing they have over us is our lifeline. They have this thing called the Strait of Hormuz, and it's literally like a water pathway, and it's how ships get in and out to take the oil to us. So tankers that carry all the oil that eventually goes into most of our supply chain and gasoline for fucking gas pumps and like everything that we need oil for. And, good old coal, that whole industry, this is why also it's probably good to switch and have other types of energy available at our disposal and to fund that too, in case shit like this happens, but no one fucking wants to listen to that. So this Strait of Hormuz, this is the only way that these tankers can get through. And in order to get through, they have to pay the toll, the toll or whatever. And if the toll troll says you're not allowed through here, it's almost like how we're saying, hey, Mexicans, you're not allowed across the border. No one's allowed across the border of Mexico. Let's say no one's allowed in the country at all. It's like that. They're saying, no, you can't get to that boy's soul. Hello, Mitty. You cannot. No, you turn around, bitch. And also, if you try to come through Hormuz, we're going to get you shot. You're going to get shot at by a Hormuz with a gun. So, like, the biggest oil reserve that we get our oil through, they have full control over. And we are bombing the ever-loving shit out of children, little girls specifically, which is odd if he's trying to cover for the Epstein files. He's just torturing more girls again. So, and also, I say he with this because this is directly Trump. It wasn't even like, this is a situation where an executive order essentially was issued. I don't even know if he did that on the books, but I know Congress wasn't told and they were fucking pissed about it. And they're still pissed about it because that's illegal. Only Congress can do that. So he just did it. He just did it. It'd be like if you worked at Starbucks and someone walked in and you're the barista, you say, hi, what can I get you? And they walk behind the counter and they make their drink in front of you and then they leave. Like, what the fuck did you just do? So, with that said.
Yep. All of that.
The oil's held up at the port of Hormuz. And so our oil prices are going up. And the main talking point our government is giving is you got to give a little freedom to get more freedom. That type of shit. Like, hunker down. It'll all go away. It'll be better. Biden, Hillary's emails. Hunter Biden. So
but her emails. Her emails
were so fucking boring. Did you read them? They were just boring.
It's all just, they have vilified that woman for decades.
Goddamn.
All because her husband put her in charge of universal health care, which now we have a somewhat of a solution for it, like some sort of affordable care, which really isn't affordable anymore because they won't the credit. We can spend $93 billion in what, use it or lose it in September last year for lobster.
Dude.
Yeah.
The fuck plane? The fuck plane alone.
Oh my God.
Was it 440 or was it 220?
For just one, but I know one was 220.
How much is gas in California right now? When I was in California, gas was insane.
Very expensive in California.
Let's ask Google. How much is gas in California? Oh shit. $5.37 a gallon. Oh.
Well, it's taxes too. A lot of it is they just put taxes on top of taxes.
Oh shit. The average gas prices are $5.33 to $6.15 in Southern California. And the further north you go, it goes up to $7.
It's like Canada.
$8.38 a gallon? Oh my God. How much is gas in Canada, Mitty? Let me look it up. In case I don't want Mitty
to liters.
I don't want Mitty to do work to enjoy. I know that's so fucked. When I was there, I was like, what the fuck liter? And then we figured it out. What is it like? It was 16, I think is what we figured it out. It was insane. Let me see. I'm going to see if it'll convert it to gallon. How much is gas in Canada per gallon? Question mark. Oh my God. On average, minimum, like the cheapest would be $8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Whoa, Canada. I don't actually know there. I should learn that. I want to learn. I'd like to learn where states are and which ones are real and all the
You need to
songs.
do a map.
I'm working
Should
on
I
a map. Mia, I'm working on a map for you. If you pay cash, it's
Thank
cheaper. Noel, you know a guy? You know a gas guy? Shit. We got to get with Noel. You better call Noel. Call her. They use liters, not gallons. I know, but I converted it.
People are starting to charge convenience fees if you use a credit card now. Not at gas stations, but at a restaurant last night. And I'm pissed. I won't eat there again because they didn't tell me about it. I could have paid with cash. But now they're starting like, oh, we'll, if we use a credit card, we're going to upcharge you like $50.
It's because Colt Baby's here.
What?
It's because Colt Baby's here. The world has changed. The world has leveled up. They said everything's going to cost more because we got to roll out the carpet for this little kid. So we're going to raise the prices. So Colt Baby needs to eat. We need to, everything's going to be more expensive. Yeah, I mean, it fucking already shit's expensive, right, Angela? Everybody put in the comments how much, you pick an item. What do you want to know how much of an item it is, Mia? Because I always go by like, what's the price of eggs? But that's not fair because it's farming and that depends on different things. Like milk, orange juice is a good one, a good indicator. What would it pick an object, an item, and let's see in the chat what it costs where everybody lives.
Mm-hmm.
What item do you think, Mia?
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Okay, a tube of toothpaste where you live. Oh, cigarettes is a good one.
The good toothpaste.
Yeah, the good toothpaste. Well, wait, hold on. No, that's a whole fucking level. Now you've taken it there because toothpaste here ranges between $1.56 and $10. And I don't know what you mean by good toothpaste because the cheap one I think is the best. What? Oh yeah, jetpacks for Mexicans. The FBI made me gay. I will star that. I will star that.
My Colgate Optic White Pro Series. That's what I have.
You really are when Harry met Sally. You really are that bitch who's like, and I'll take the dressing on the side, and I'll take the apple cinnamon, but on the side. Mia, it's gotten too complicated with this toothpaste scenario because now you've picked out a very specific brand, and I don't even know what is that the red one?
Red.
Fuck the Pro Health. That's like $4.56 here. Why do I know that? The black toothpaste. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, Noel. I'm just kidding. Laura, $6 to $7. She's 6'7". She's 6'7". God damn it, Laura. Now everybody has to do the hand thing. I'm doing the hand thing. Okay, what do we got? How much is that toothpaste? The Pro Health prostate toothpaste. The red
Pro Health Optic White Pro Series.
The Louboutin of toothpaste for Mia. Gallon of milk, $2.79.
I only like Colgate because I only like the way I don't like the way Crest tastes. I tried Crest. I didn't like it.
Coal.
And my dentist already
block the coal. I use black toothpaste. Eric says, "Oh, Derek gets gas is $3.33 in good old Georgia. Cigarettes are $11. Megan, here they're 10 to 14, which is insane. That's double what they were like 5 years ago.
I think they're $7 in Indiana.
Girl, get me 10 packs, mail them to me, and I will send you a Venmo.
I'm not in Indiana, but I'll be back soon. So I'll look again when I'm there.
I'm mad at the Pacers. I lost $1 to them in my dark casino online gambling. I don't know anything about. I don't know what I'm doing here, but the library blocked my passcode.
Did I send you I tagged you in a picture of Portillo's in Indianapolis.
I have not.
I ate at
I have not checked.
I ate it at Portillo's.
The one she talks about?
No, a different one.
The parking lot of Portillo's?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was Chicago beef, but I don't think I had enough, what do they call it on it? Like gravy or something on it.
Hold on. Speaking of gravy, I'm about to make chone gravy in my butt part of my pants. I'm about to shit my pants. That was disgusting. I'm sorry I said that. What, Darlene? $5 for cigarettes in Florida? God damn, that's why everyone's crazy. I guess I'm going to Florida.
I'll be there. I can send you some.
Dude, $5. I was wondering why people would live there. Now it makes sense. Okay, that's cheap.
I'll be there Saturday. I'll be there Friday, actually. Do you want me to see how much they are? I'll let you know.
If you mail me cigarettes, I will send you money for that. Because they're too goddamn expensive here. And the library blocked my password. $22 where? Who? I'm pissed. I'm writing letters. Who? What? Mia Rita Lombardi Mitty Rita Lombardi curling cheaters Christ. What? You have tons of vape shots?
I think Mitty should call in and tell us how she's doing.
What's going on, Mitty? You got a new home? You quit smoking because the library blocked access to your menthols. I think Derek gets a deal on menthols. What is going on? Do we need to start a cigarette trade group on the dark web?
Mm-hmm.
We could get you better than that. 15 a pack. God damn it. Even Derek's feeling the pain. How come Mia gets to go everywhere? Why is that so funny? I picture y'all are a class and Noelle just stood up like the kid in Kindergarten Cop who's like, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. But Noelle just stood up and said, how come Mia gets to go everywhere? The fuck? Mia, how come you get to fucking go everywhere, bitch? That's a good question. I never once questioned Mia. Mia, what are your comings and goings? What do you do, Mia? Are you fucking Mossad, dude? You got me. This is how they get you.
I work remote as a traveling accountant, but I only work for one place. So I can work from wherever. So now I'm on my way. I've left my children in India. I left my children in Indiana because the library blocked my password.
Stop.
And now I'm going
to
Florida to get warm.
The whole thing you said is a country song. I left my children in Indiana because the library stole my password, and I'm going to Florida to get a new S1. And I'm a traveling accountant.
To buy cigarettes for other people.
I gotta get cigarettes for my friends. I'm a traveling accountant, and Colt Baby needs a 12-pack at 10 p.m. Dude, this is great. You're going to Florida. Are you gonna fuck around with Darlene? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm driving through Atlanta. I'm driving.
You driving through, so you gotta stop off. You gotta throw some garbage at Sherlock Ho, and then you gotta go through Florida, and you gotta do some hand-to-hand mutual combat with Darlene.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right by Claudia and Claudia and Satan. And then I'm gonna go by Darlene.
Claudia, Satan, and also Sherlock, Darlene. Then you gotta go pay worship to Colt Baby. You gotta go pay tribute. You gotta go put some lay bamboo down on an interstate and lay 100 Benson and Hedges down. Menthol. And then you gotta mail Daddy Smokes, and then you gotta get back to Hola Mis Amores. That's the name of the song. That's a great idea. And then we gotta get you up there to Ernie Birdie. You gotta fix Ernie's water. Then we're gonna get you up there to Mitty. Mitty moved into a new home.
And I wanted to. If I wasn't working, I'd get on my little trailer, my little camper, and I'd start driving on I-70, and I'd end up at Ernie.
You got your
and I'd help her with her water. I got a little camper.
What's your little camper like?
Tiny. It's called a Tab 360. I got it used.
This is the shirt. Can't plant bamboo here in Florida. Well, fucking damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. Fuck no, I don't smoke menthols. That was my 20s. That was back when I listened to Yellow Card. Fucking did hardcore shit like that. I worked at
Yellow
Joe's Crab
Card's
Shack.
playing at Ocean's Calling this year.
Dude, I worked at Joe's Crab Shack. I listened to fucking Ocean's Avenue and I smoked menthols while I drove down the San Antonio fucking 410 East Highway. Yeah, no, that was no, I don't do that shit no more. They have and God bless anyone who can get through them, but they have see, that's how I know Darlene's hard as fuck. She's hardcore. No one, Mia, you're not gonna win this fight if you do have combat. But yeah, menthols have fiberglass in them. And just being around fiberglass in general, I have a hard time breathing. And I noticed pretty quickly after I started smoking them, on account of the whole coughing of blood thing, that maybe they weren't for me. And so, yeah, I quit. And also, like, I went to Kentucky and they were super cheap. And I think I did that thing where I smoked too many, like Bobby Hill, and I got sick. And I was like, I don't fucking want them. My favorite cigarettes of all time. Let's talk about how delicious cigarettes are. They're called Izmir Stingers. Camel tin brand. They were in a tin thing, and it was black and maroon and silver. They were called Izmir Stingers, which I think was by the Germans. I think that was a German name. And they were apple cinnamon flavored cigarettes, and they were basically Camel Blues with a slight apple cinnamon aftertaste. And I love them so much. And I ordered some recently online. Someone had a sealed tin. I smoked them all through college. And yeah, I bought them.
Well, what do you smoke now? What do you smoke now? If I see a cigarette outlet, I can stop.
Camel Blues are what I smoke now. But
Camel
Izmir Stingers,
Blues?
I don't order 10 to 20-year-old cigarettes and smoke them. You will get sick. You will get very sick. I don't smoke cloves. I'm no longer goth. That was high school. I've ascended.
But now it's Camel Blues. Is that a thing?
Camel Blues. Yeah, they used to be, I think they used to be Camel Lights or something, but they changed them to Blues. And the package, when they started calling them Blues, they changed the package to white, and then they changed Camel Crush to blue and black. So people always getting confused, but they're just called Camel Blues.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude,
Lighter strength.
special
My
blend.
my grandpa smoked unfiltered Camels.
Oh, dude, everybody's got a lot of Cherry Dreams, Noel, the Cherry Dreams. Everybody's got very specific cigarette choices. That's the thing I love about cigarettes, which are bad for you and don't do them. But my old roommate in college smoked Marlboro Reds. She drove a Trans Am. She had red hair past her ass. Her name was Amanda. We called her the Lady of Shalott. And she used to, dude, she used to smoke. She just tore through Marlboro Reds. She scratch offs, and she would always be like, I gotta get home and feed my horses. And then I'm gonna go whoop Clyde's ass. Like, she always had some cool shit to say, okay? And she scared the fuck out of me. She smoked 2 packs of those a day. And I still think about her and I wonder what she's up to. Scared the death out of me. She was basically Gemma from Sons of Anarchy. What?
How many ciggies have I smoked in my life? Let's take a guess.
28 million.
I mean, not secondhand smoke ciggies. I suppose probably a lot of that.
286,000.
No, too high. Very cold. Too
8.
high. Lower.
2.
2.
Yes.
1 at a bachelorette party and 1 at when I was drunk at the Starboard.
Okay. And what did you think? Well, you don't do that.
What I do is I smoke them so fast they're gone, and I'm like, what happened to it? I inhale it, it's all gone.
Story of my life. Yeah, I smoke the same cigarettes I think Russ Cole smokes, so that's interesting. That's fun. But yeah, they do go too fast. They go too fast, unless you get American Spirits, in which case, hurry up! I can't believe I'm still smoking you. Those cigarettes take forever.
But on these road trips, there are sometimes I'm overcome with the yearning to stop and get a pack of cigarettes and just smoke it while I'm driving so I don't fall asleep.
Don't. Because once you start, it's hard to stop. And also, what the fuck, Mitty? This is gonna be a shirt. It's because she's tall and she got them big lungs. It's because she's a big old bitch and she needs a lot of smoke. Remember vagina
It does take a while to get down there.
Virginia Slims, we called them vagina slimes. And all of the kids in theater smoked those. They all wanted to be Patsy and Adina from AbFab.
I think my mom smoked Parliament.
Yeah, withholding mothers. Mothers with personality disorders smoked a lot of vagina slimes. Don't be a quitter, Mia. Yeah, that's true. Toke up, Mia. You know what'll wake your ass up real fucking fast, though? People were talking about it earlier. A clove. I don't like them, but they'll wake your ass up.
Oh, Ernie, I love you too, Ernie.
Dude, I bet you guys would smoke a clove together and have fun. You'd probably do some bullshit like talk to the moon.
I do have, the moon. I do have some gummies with me, but if I take one now.
Those were vagina slimes. Virginia Slims and Capris. We used to call them cunt prees because that's when you're feeling cunty. You smoke those. It's like, don't bother me. I'm a journalism student and I'm working on my piece. Huh?
So did I tell you I went to Heath's a frat party? It was a mom's weekend at Heath's fraternity, and I took a gummy before I went to it. I had a good time that night, and I was really good at the caps game that they played. And then I was lauded as being like this cool mom who could play caps, and then I was embarrassing, and we got in a big fight.
Dude, you were Amy Poehler in Mean Girls. You're like, I'm not like those other moms. I'm a cool mom.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, guys.
I wore a tracksuit.
Did you wear a tracksuit? Did you have a burn book? You're like, check this out. This is Head when he was a baby. Look, there's his ass. Like, what did you do?
I guess I was told I embarrassed him, and then I got yelled at yesterday too for embarrassing some more.
What'd you embarrass him? What'd you fucking do? Me? Did you pull your tits out and yell titties on my back and then dance on the roof? What'd you do?
I was just trying to be. I wasn't any different than the other moms, but I guess he's just super sensitive.
Mia, I think that in the future, I think you should tell Head to give you another chance, but that OB has some sage advice. And by sage, I do mean the herb. Buy it fresh. But also, you in the future should record yourself. Have him record you when you are embarrassing him. And then let us watch it. And then I will tell you if it's actually embarrassing. Like,
okay.
Especially because if you're gummied, you might think you're not being embarrassing, but you might be totally embarrassing. What'd you do, Mia? In your head, what did you do? And then in your heed, what did you do? What did Heed say you did?
Well, the contrast, the next weekend was Elder Heed's mom's weekend, and he kept joking about me embarrassing him, but I was being very cool and not embarrassing him. So he was just being like,
he was fucking with you, hun. He's just fucking with you. He's trying to get at you.
I mean, I took them all to the bar and I bought a round of shots, of tequila shots for his fraternity brothers who were 21.
No, here's what you got to do. All right. Here's what you're going to do. I like this. Go to a liquor store and ask them for one of those tiny, like the little gimmick bottles, like the ones for planes. What are they? The single shot little bottles. And tell them you want the ones with the tequila worms. And then get a whole bunch that have the big fat fucking Mexican tequila worms in them. And then they're like $2 each, but a big, nasty, fat, fucking disgusting worm. And then bring that shit with you. And be like, I got you guys shots, but check it out. There's a worm. And then the worm alone, that's going to be like years of stories for all of them. You're going to cause a civil war, which is hilarious. They're going to start fighting over who's a pussy for not doing the worm, who's going to do the worm. One guy's going to pretend to throw up. Another guy's going to be super into it and think it's awesome. People are going to fight over the worm. People are going to go nuts when each person drinks it. It's going to become a whole thing. And if you step in when it's time, when they're all in this turmoil about the worm, but they're loving it clearly because it's given them something to think about and do, and it's alcohol related and it fascinates them because it's the worm, then you step in. You can just have your hands covering a regular one and be like, I'll do it and pretend there's a worm in there, or do it and pull your balls out, put them on the table, take the worm, be like, now you guys have to do it. And then you're not only cool mom, but like you've established dominance, but it's going to blow everyone's mind. And Heed is going to feel the need to eat the worm. And then you will both always have your own worm mania story together. You don't want to eat the worm, do you?
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, I don't want to eat them. I mean, I probably would do it.
It's pretty gross, but it would be good to think about that. Like, it's like if a bitch comes up and she's like, arm wrestle me, and then she just takes out some big motherfucker. But it's like mind games too. It's like, I ate the worm. Then it's not really like, it's not a question of, are you a cool mom or not? It's like, dude, his mom scares me.
Yeah, dominant. Like Tombstones has it right.
Yeah.
Tombstones, look what you have to look forward to next year.
Dude, Colt maybe would eat 5 worms and then be like, challenge me. I'm looking through chat.
I'm so happy about Colt Baby. Is anybody else going to call in? I'm just hogging the line.
No, this is fun. Are we going to talk about Epstein or what?
Oh, yeah. So did I tell you about Mike Caputo? Did I ever tell you about that? It's not Epstein. Well,
no, you had a thing to tell me about. Who's Caputo? That sounds good. It sounds like
okay. So do you know who Roger Stone is?
Oh, yes. Oh, big time with his fucking tattoo, his Nixon tattoo.
Nixon tattoo on the back. So my college roommate was friends with a guy who was best friends with this guy named Mike Caputo. Mike Caputo is from Buffalo. Mike Caputo was Roger Stone's protege in the Republican, young Republican Party back in the 90s.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I went to his wedding. So this dude, Mike, goes to, after the wall comes down, he gets sent to Russia to kind of bring in democratic voting and democratic people voting for things, government. But obviously that hasn't really worked that well. But he would tell us stories about how corrupt it was and how they would do these horrible things with bears. Like they would kill bears. They would have bears in cages so people could go in and shoot them. And they would fish, and they would put people in cages with big giant fish underneath. And so the dignitaries would come over and oh, it's so cool in Russia, but they would be, it's all fake. And they would hook these fish online so people think they caught these big fish. It was crazy.
It's like that fishing scandal. Well, then he gets, remember when Uncle
fish
Jai?
Crimes.
Yeah, fish crimes.
Yeah, fish crimes.
With the balls in the fish to make them weigh more.
But he ended up, he ended up getting in trouble because I don't know the whole story, but he ended up marrying a Ukrainian gal.
Okay.
And then I went to that wedding, which was very, very nice. And then he got divorced. I think he married another one, but then he was super in the news, everything during Trump's first term.
Yeah, dude, you were in the presence of Mossad, dude.
I think he was definitely connected with some people, but I don't know what he's doing right now. And I thought he had cancer, and I'm not sure what happened to him. But
you were in the presence of oligarchs?
I was in the presence of someone who was in the presence of oligarchs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And all how they lived, and it's all fake. It's all like this. I mean, they have money,
It's
yeah,
all
but it's all
Pyongyang,
fake.
dude.
It's all corrupt.
It's Pyongyang. It's a fake city. It's not real. Roger Stone is creepy. Yeah, so there's a comic who came here recently on that note, very similar to your situation. A comic who came here recently and showed a video of a woman, and Dylan said, and he's this dude, he's an older guy. I think he's Irish. Yeah, he's Irish. And I wish I could fucking remember his name. I'll ask Dylan and I'll remember to tell you guys. But anyway, he told this story. And Dylan sees when a stand-up does a set, it's like 3 nights in a row and they'll do 2 sets. So he'll see the same set usually like 6 times. And he pretty much memorized a lot of it. And he tells it to me. And it was essentially this. It was that this stand-up comic, I believe he's in his 50s. He's an Irish dude. And I met him before, but I didn't think he was Irish. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he tells a story about how when he came to the US, he lived in Florida for a while. And his roommate, there was a period of time when something happened with his roommate, and he would have to always be on the lookout for this guy who was threatening to come over and beat their ass. So basically, his roommate started fucking this lady. And the lady that the roommate was fucking was apparently a big deal in like government or something, but also I think she or her husband at the time also worked in real estate. And what's on my teeth? Anyway, they I had like a fucking straight up, it looked like my tooth was blacked out. That's gonna be hilarious when I watch it back. His roommate starts he's like the pool boy for at the time in college for this woman who's just a little bit older, and he's fucking her, and she has a husband who also works in the government, and they're both like apparently really big deals, like, and they are very, very rich, and they have a house. And he talks about how, like, I guess one day his roommate's talking to him about this woman, and he's like, remember when we had to move out of our apartment because that lady that I was fucking, her husband was always threatening to kill us, and then they sued us. I think they got sued, or he got sued. And then he's like, yeah, roommate, I remember when you fucked that married woman. And it led to, I believe, maybe their divorce, or they temporarily split up, because I think this person has a husband now. But anyway, he's like, remember how you ruined this couple because you fucked the woman, and then her husband would go crazy and threaten to kill us, and then we ended up all getting sued. And then he's like, yeah, I remember. And then he tells this comic, he's like, well, she's on the news all the time. I don't know if you've noticed that. Did you see what her job is? And he's like, what? Who she is? And then he turns on the news and he sees her right away. And he's like, oh my God. And that is Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. So
what?
Yeah, Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary right now, the one Trump picked. So I guess they were also involved in some Ponzi scheme. But anyway, she cheated on her husband with this comic's roommate and fucked him.
The old guy. She's married to that old guy.
Yeah. And then that guy, like, tried to attack them and basically ran them out of town. And, like, I think sued them or something. It was like a whole thing. But she was cheating on him with, like, a college kid while she was, like, in Congress and stuff. But anyway, they dropped while he's telling the story, he's like, and this is her. I'm going to show her to you right now. And then they drop this sheet or something, or the projector comes down, and it's just boom, Caroline Leavitt, and everybody goes nuts. Yeah, he's like, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt under Trump. She was a nasty bitch. I think he plays some of her voice messages where she's like drunk screaming or something, because she would leave crazy harassing messages. But it's very funny. He was telling me all about it.
So. It sounds like the chat wants to hallucinate some. There's a lot of hallucination, hallucinogenic hallucinogenic.
DMT is great. You can see sound. That's fun. Don't give any to Colt Baby. Wait until Colt Baby's a cult adult.
What is DMT? What is DMT? I don't know what DMT is.
It happens when you're born and when you die. It's when all of the neurotransmitters in your brain stand up because of a hallucinogenic that a lot of people would translate that into your third eye. It heightens every single sense you're basically using every part of your brain for about 20 minutes, then it goes away. And when that happens, you can kind of like see particles and sometimes you can see sound. And you don't hallucinate, like see things that necessarily aren't there. You just you see a lot of things in your head that are like future related. I know a lot of people who have, including myself,
I want to do that.
Yeah, it's the God molecule. And it basically just gives you that for 20 minutes. And they also call it the working man's drug because once you come down from it, you feel insanely refreshed. Kind of like you just hit the oxygen bar. And then you just go about your day. Like it doesn't dehydrate you or make you feel bad. It's dewy. It's amazing. It doesn't cost a lot of money and there are no side effects. It is.
What does it stand for? What does
great
DMT
shit.
stand for?
You stay away from this shit, Dewey Cox. Dextrum. I don't.
That's dextromethorphan?
I don't know. It's something else. It's in your pineal gland. That's why if you meditate and work on your chakras, you can align it and tap into your Jesus freak. Ernie, that is moon shit and you're grounded. But yes, could be why. Kind of like lactic acid is supposed to help with pain.
I have Sudafed.
Yeah, there it is. Dimethyltryptamine. That's how you say it. The tussin? Tussin. Remember.
Wait, can't you just get that from eating turkey? That's tryptophan.
That's turkey. That is turkey. And you're a big turkey. Gobble, gobble to you, bitch. Where are you going right now? Are you in Kentucky? You're just staying there? You're hunkering down?
I'm hunkered down in a hotel, and then I'm going to go to Atlanta tomorrow to take my friend out for her birthday on the way down to Florida. And I'm going to be in Florida for 2 weeks working in my hometown and seeing people and my cousins and stuff.
You're traveling the same route as serial killer Robert Brescher's.
Yes, or Ted Bundy. Too.
Exactly. Interesting. Well, we'll be keeping an eye on you. Be safe. Do you like drive the whole way or you take breaks?
I do not. I drove 12 hours recently and I will not do that the other day and I won't do that again. So I'm doing 4 or 5 hours at a time.
The only time you should ever
drive. I gotta work too.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I gotta work.
The only time you should ever drive that long alone on the road is if you have a tape stuck in the tape deck and it's replaying that song I see a bad moon rising, that song, and you just fucking bang on it like the Big Lebowski while that plays. That's very cool. Are you another question, do you remember the scene in the movie Best in Show when he's telling the bloodhound owner goodbye and he's like, if you're hungry, stop and get something to eat. And if you're thirsty, go ahead and take a drink. If you get bored, put on a tape.
Do you know that my ex-husband, he's dad? We still say that to each other.
Did you say he's dead?
No, he's dad.
Oh, I thought you started laughing and then just said my ex-husband is dead. Which was also very funny.
No. But I've been saying that since that movie came out. If you get hungry, stop and eat.
Yep.
God, I love that movie.
I want to say it to you.
I love that.
Hey, if you get hungry, stop and get something to eat.
Stop
if
and
you
eat.
get thirsty, get something to drink.
Stop and drink.
If you get bored, put on tape and give me a call. Dude.
Pine nut. Hazelnut.
My mom she'd always be like, if you're sick, if you don't feel good, put a tea bag on it. She would just say that shit. Don't drive late at night. Them crazies are out. All right. It's not you I'm worried about. It's them. You can't help what they do on the road. Macadamia nuts. pine nuts. Ketamine is a dissociative, and I hate it being used on horses. It's awful, straight up. Well, it's not like the horses are Steve-O and they're on a roof in fucking Cabo threatening to jump into a pool in front of college kids. But if they were, then I'd feel bad for the horses. Hey, remember Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken? Do they still do horse surfing? Oh, Mia hung up on accident. It's fine. I'll just talk to myself. I've gone so long, I've lost my goddamn voice. Okay? I've lost my call darn voice, but I still have some silly things to show you. Like, for example, what's up? It's me, Johnny Knoxville, in the port of Hormuz. I'm so sorry. In the port of Hormuz Island. I got some more shit. To show you. Okay? Also, people getting mad about party size crusties pancakes. And I can see why. Because I've never been invited to a pancake party either. And starting to wonder why they would make a whole product for them if they weren't happening everywhere. And if they're happening everywhere, then why am I not invited? Because it would be nice. I would go to a pancake party. I would go to a crepe party. I mean, it's not that hard to just be like, hey, we're doing a pancake thing. If you want to come by, it's a whole party. So when I was on my period, this shit made me weep. And I thought, hey, the kids would fucking love this. It's wholesome. It restores my faith in penguin humanity, which is not human. It is penguin amity or something. I don't know what the word is, but penguins have white eyebrows, and I find that cool. So kids in the hospital paint pebbles for penguins to gift their mates. I thought you should see this. This is important OSINT for you to take with you and tell people in moments of strangeness. I like to think that before Colt Baby was born, Colt Daddy walked up and said, here's a stone, and gave it to JG Cruz. And then JG Cruz said, thank you, let's mate. And now we have Colt Baby. It's cute.
Be super careful not to push out.
For those who are just listening and not watching, right now what is happening is a lot of very cute penguins that look like Bob Saget are walking around a parking lot where a lot of men who are dressed like the captain on the fish sticks box have dumped thousands of brightly colored rocks, which do look like taffy, in a bin. They have dropped the taffy looking rocks onto the ground, and the rocks are all painted very beautifully. One could also say that they are misshapen egg-like, and they have dumped them all onto the ground, and these little penguins are waddling up, and they are picking up actual stones, and they are carrying them over to another penguin who is sitting up on a little pile of dirt, and the stones are being placed as if, like in high school when you give a Valentine, it's like that. And it's very cute. And it says, children at the local hospital, so sick, dying kids, painted pebbles for penguins at Edinburgh Zoo to choose from. So the sick cancer kids made the rocks, and now the penguins are taking the rocks and giving them to their penguin wives so that they can fuck and make baby penguins. Very cute. The children then, the dying kids, they will regularly watch live streams of the penguins so that they can watch them pick through their pebbles from the hospital. This reminds me of when we watch people get drunk at bars and finger each other on balconies in New Orleans and buy cocaine at, a bar in Florida at 11 a.m. Remember how we watch live streams and we watch the people doing the drugs and having the dances and doing beer? These kids are getting to do the same thing, but instead of drunken adults in Florida, or drunken raccoons in wherever they are watching these penguins collect the very rocks that they painted. It would be like if we made drinks, put our own roofies in them, and then had them shipped to the bar in Florida that we watch. And then got to see them ingest them and fall over on their stools. But we would never do that because we're good. We're not drugging people's drinks. I'm just saying it's the only metaphor I could think of. And I'm telling you, it's very cute shit. This is live camming in motion, people. This is what we're here for.
Okay, Tina, be super careful not to push up
This is Jared Kushner negotiating with Israel for New Gaza. That's what we're watching. Okay, Derek, here's the thing. Hold on. He's texting me. The little dots are moving. Let me find out. Let me see how much longer, because I was like, when do I need to leave? So if I have 5 minutes, here's the conundrum though. It's definitely going to be in the next 5 minutes. So do you want to wait until the next episode and call in and have time to gabba with me? Have time to alpha around, to butt scoot with your dad? Or do you want to try to squeeze in these fantastic stories in 5 minutes? No, he can't get into Ubers because he can't fucking breathe, because they all put those goddamn air fresheners in them, and he's very allergic. He gets asthma from them. And they put them in fucking, every Uber has an insane air freshener. It's either Lysol or Glade, and he just literally cannot. He can't do it. That's why I go pick him up, because it's like he fucking comes home and has asthma attacks all night. And it interrupts my gambling. I'm just kidding. No, they all stink. They all smell like Glade plugins. And also, I need to go get my milkshake from P. Terry's. I have needs. I have a coupon and I have needs. Do you understand? But here's the thing. Okay, he said 5 minutes. So, Derek, do you want to wait till next time and have time to tell your story, or do you want to try to cram it all in a tight 5? Damn it, Dana. I'm going to be saying that forever. Evening ladies. That's easy for you to say, Kevin. Also, you wrong. Also, how you doing, Kev? They really are. And I get it, because I can't. Yeah, I hate them. And I'm also I'm allergic to a lot of shit. And fucking Febreze is bad for me. And if I get into one and it's like a throat tickle all fucking night. And he really he's like, like he can't fucking breathe. So it's like, dude, I'm not going to fucking make him go in there. And also I get to go get my cheeseburgers and my snacks. Where's my future wife? Pat? FBI Pat Sanford? Vern Kuchlahan Flying Dutchman? Where's Derek? Did Derek answer? Because now we're down to 4. One story real quick. Okay, Colin Albert. Colin Hugan, okay? Just the FBI made you gay? All right, we're on a tight 4 though, son. Let me fuck. Not let me fuck. Let me open Google Voice. Let me open Google Voice. Let me pick a banner. Banner. You can have this banner. Very good. Very good. Very Derek. All right, I'm going to put the number up. This is just for you, Derek. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? I can't remember what that's from, but it's like a stand-up set. Oh, why are you gay? Yeah, we need to hear this FBI story. Flying Dutchman is an FBI plane. Good. Good. I'm glad they're paying attention. I'm glad they're concerned. The FBI made you gay. Why are you gay? Oh, wait, that's from that YouTube video. That's that Nigerian guy who's like, why are you gay? You eat the poo-poo. You guys remember that? You eat the poo-poo. Eat the poo-poo. And it's not racist because it's a spot-on impression. Is that Goth Drewski? Oh, I wish. That might actually be Margaret Cho, too. I believe she also has that punchline. That's a great guess. Oh, here he is. Okay, hold on. Okay, gay ass Derek. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to put you, wait. They can't hear you. They can't hear you, Derek. Let me put your big gay FBI loving ass up. FBI loving ass, getting arrested for being somebody else loving ass. Hold on. By the way,
This is a crazy story.
did you pro se yourself? You did good that day? You're not in jail, so that's good.
Oh yeah, no. They didn't charge me. They didn't charge me with anything.
Can you guys hear Derek? He is gay, and
No,
it is the FBI's fault. So what happened?
Ready?
Is it because
Okay,
you saw
so-
Peter Strzok testify and you said, God damn, and now you're gay?
No, this is totally true. When I was 11 years old, 1984,
Nice.
my mom got me like the computer, the Amiga 3000 or 2000 or something, and it had a modem. And this is like precursor to the internet. It was called the Q-Link, Quantum Link. And there was probably like 300 people all over the globe on this like 2-color message board. And they
Like
just had like
ARPANET, right? No, that's
It was
ARPANET
like-
era.
like Quantum Link, and it was $30 a month. My mom paid for it with my dad's credit card.
Nice.
This is important. So I go on there, and I'm 11 years old. I know nothing about sex at all. I was a Catholic schoolboy, totally good, had no clue, totally sheltered. And I go on this chat room, and when I was 11 years old, the whole summer, and there was like literally 300 people on this thing. And so I meet this other 11-year-old boy, and the whole summer he's like telling me about sex, like basically sexting me and teaching me everything about like gay sex. And I was like, oh, I had no clue. So the whole summer was sexting. Dogs! Squirt gun! Okay, so, and I would never squirt.
What?
gun, but
Wait. Go back. Squirt gun.
So yeah, my dogs are barking.
Hilarious.
It's my scaring with the squirt gun. That's how they'd be quiet. Okay, so anyway, so I'm in this chat room the whole summer. The computer's in my room, and paid for it with my dad's credit card. So then I learned sex from this guy who was 11 years old, apparently. Well, at the end of the summer, me and my mom are home, and there's a knock at the door. 2 guys in suits come to the back door, and they come in, and I'm listening from my room, and they're like, "We're here because for your husband. He was caught in an online, basically computer sting operation for pedophilia or whatever."
Oh shit! So they thought you were the dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was the FBI. It wasn't an 11-year-old. It was the FBI. So the FBI actually trying to catch a predator taught me about sex. So they were actually guilty of what they were trying to stop.
Dude, this is so crazy. This is exactly You got to watch. I'm going to send you a link tonight. I'm going to send you a link through email. It is in anybody. You guys can also look this up. Look up the story of Lux. There is a very real dark web predator who got busted. And
yeah, it's like week. I watched that this week.
It was this exact same story, but the situation was the dad was doing it. The son was doing it. Not the dad, but the son was in his 20s. And he ended up going to prison. So it's crazy because you were 11.
I was 11 and I was in my room freaking out. And I was like, I thought for sure they were going to arrest me and for being gay or whatever.
Those motherfuckers outed you.
No shit. And they taught me. It was like,
taught you were gay and then immediately outed you to your dad. And then I bet your dad was pissed off.
My mom.
Your mom was pissed off because she's like, well, now this husband is getting blamed that did not do anything, but also I didn't do it. It's my kid, but also like, why are they talking to my kid about sex?
Right. And nobody else in the household even knew how to turn on the computer. So they come into my room and I'm freaking out. They look at me, they look at the computer right next to my bed. They're like, you're the only one that can use the computer. They're like, oh, okay.
They were, hold on, go back. They were pedophiling you. They were the pedos.
Yeah, they were the pedos. Trying to do the sting, thinking that I was an adult, but they actually were corrupting me.
You got reverse Chris Hansen.
Isn't that crazy?
The pedo showed up and said, do you know why I'm here? Like, what the fuck? You could sue them if sex crime, if federal sex crime. Hold on a second. You should there's going to be a report on that. You should FOIA it because it's of you. It involves you, so you'll get it. You should FOIA the report, and I bet you the FBI or the federal mandate on sex crimes, if it's still standing, you could theoretically sue those agents who pedophiled you.
I did get catfished by the FBI. I really fucking did. I really did.
That's like straight up a Alkaline Trio song. I got catfished by the FBI and the one when I said it was a victimless crime. Dude, you need to sue.
No, I've never talked to my mom about it ever since that day. We've never mentioned it. We've never talked about it.
FOIA the case, find out the statute, sue the pants out of them. And also tell your cousin Kevin said, how you doing? But also, I'm sorry for your trauma, but also that's kind of hilarious. Like the whole story, you got reverse Chris Hansen.
I mean, I think I was gay before that, but I mean, they taught me about it.
Yeah, you didn't know like specific things that they were telling you about.
They taught me the details.
Dude, I
was literally typing like, yeah, oh yeah, too, me too.
I had a kid. I had a kid from Oklahoma who was like 11, 12 when I was like 11, 12. And I would go to my aunt's house for the summer and I would turn on Netscape Navigator and Kids in the Hall would be on TV. And I'm sitting there like, I'm going to chat with my internet boyfriend that no one knows about. And I'm like, what's up, honey? And he'd be like, hi, sweetie. And we would fucking send each other chat messages. Okay, to my Oklahoma boyfriend, my secret boyfriend. And I remember it went on for a whole summer. And I was like, he's the best. I talked to him through Netscape Navigator. We are going to get married. We're in love. He's kind of a big deal. And then I remember I said, will you mail me a letter? And I sent him my fucking address. I was a child. I get a letter at the end of the summer and I open it and I shit you not, it is a kid my age's school picture from school in Oklahoma. It was Bill Clinton. You're right, Mia. It was a kid. He was my age. Everything was true. Kid looked like fucking Alfred E. Newman. He was He looked like the ginger
Yeah.
bully in American Pie. He looked like the long neck kid on the internet with bright red hair and huge braces. And he just totally lied about what he looked like. And in my head, he was Taylor Hanson. And I'm like, this fucking nerd. And then he tells me in the letter that he lied about being into tennis. He hates tennis. He's into track. And I was like, fuck you, our love is dead. And I never spoke to him again.
Well, I met a hacker girl when I was 11 too on there, and
Was
she
it
sent me
me?
sprint codes.
Huh?
It was Elisa Morella. I still remember her name. She was from somewhere right by San Francisco, and she sent me Sprint codes so I could call her for free. So she was sending me like stolen Sprint credit card numbers for like a whole year.
Oh,
I had no
yeah.
idea.
I forgot about that. You know what? I totally forgot people did that. Do you remember the old punters and pinters and fishers and tossers? And they got real crazy for a minute, and someone made one. It was called Pepsi Cola. And it was basically, I guess now it would be like an app is what they would call it, or a program. But what it would do is it would basically start up, and the song Mo Money would play, and then it would be Mace and P. Diddy. And that one that's like, who's hot, who's not, that would play. And it would be Mace and P. Diddy real big. And then your AIM would pop up. And then you go in there and like, you just talk to people. And if people ever sent me anything gross, or if it was an adult man, and I'd be like, I'm a teen. And if they kept trying to talk to me, then you drop them a link for a picture. When they click on it, it just sends them Mo Money. It sends them the Mace P. Diddy song. Just it overwhelms their system and kicks them offline. Do you remember shit like that?
I don't know about that one. That's this was like when I was 11, so way before the internet.
Yeah, this was early internet, but this was not like ARPANET and like Q. That's fucking crazy, dude. Dude, were you the first catfish?
Yeah, I should out about that. Like, get the FOIA on it. Does that cost money or no?
I can help you. I'll email you. I'll send you some links. Yeah, but not really. If it's just like a 1 or 2 page report and you get it electronically, sometimes they don't even charge you.
Okay.
If it's nothing that like the press is hounding them about, if it's not like Idaho or Delphi, you'll probably get it pretty easily. If there's
my
not
mom's
like
always been
a ton of video,
don't make waves and don't be a problem. But
Rich, listen, if you can FOIA this shit, first of all, it's a crazy story. But also, what if we can hear me out. Do you have a dark sense of humor?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, what if we reunite you guys like Jenny Jones style? What if I reunite you with your catfishers, like the show Catfish? It's the agents, and they're all old, and they're like, "You're the kid we were trying to fuck."
They thought I was my dad.
They're just like,
my poor dad, he's so nice, he's so good. He never even had porn. He never looked at a Playboy.
And then we have them confront your dad. They have to apologize to your dad. They're like, sorry, we thought you were fucking kids. Also, sorry we talked to you about all that sex stuff, champ. Hey, pal. Hey, chief. Sorry about that. Jesus.
There was one time when I tried to run away from home, and my dad was like in the car following me down the street when I was probably around that same time. And like all these people were like, he's like, get in the car, Derek, get in the car. And all these people were like, are you okay? And I'm like, it's my fucking dad, you idiot.
Derek, get in the car, knee. Dude, also, it is funny to pretend it's not your dad just to prank your dad. Like, I don't know you. It's your fucking dad.
No, my dad's great. I would never do that to him. My dad's awesome.
Yeah, he kind of got raided by the FBI for you, so you have to treat him well for the rest of his fucking life.
He doesn't even know about that. He doesn't know, I bet. My mom ever told him.
Dude, that's hilarious. He doesn't even know. Well, he could be on a list. You should fucking tell him.
I mean, hopefully they took him off the list.
Dude, what if your dad's been on the list this whole time?
That'd be crazy.
What if he gets on planes and they give him an extra hard time and he just never tells you guys about that?
Well, no, he's the FOPA treasurer. He's the Fraternal Order Police treasurer.
Okay, we cannot let him lose that position. So I will edit that part out. But also, does that mean he gets access to any Moose Lodge? Because that feels Moose Lodge worthy.
Yeah, there's a lodge. We used to go camping there when I was little. There's a lake and a lodge.
Camped at the lodge?
We camped and catch frogs.
I didn't realize you were a child of privilege. I didn't realize I was talking to a Rothschild. So you've been to the island, is what you're telling me. Dude, you got fucking... You got...
We've been tense.
Huh?
What?
I'm just tripping out that you got catfished by the FBI. No big deal. It's just kind of crazy. You got neved. You got MTV catfished by the FBI.
But yeah, I did. I got catfished by the FBI.
You know, the way you do got to work on maybe not actually. The pitch for the whole story is great. The whole like how the FBI turned me gay. I thought you were going to come on here and you were going to be like, they pricked me with a needle and now I suck dinks. And I was going to be like, okay, Derek. But no, it's way crazy.
Summer, what gay is, which is crazy.
They made me watch Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar 4 times in a row on mushrooms, and now I'm gay.
I've still never seen Tu Wong Fu.
You should. You would absolutely love it. And honestly, John Leguizamo's a vibe now. He is talking mad shit to our representatives, and I enjoy that.
I'll let you go.
He's trolling like Liam Neeson. Yeah, he is texting me, but I'm just... we're talking, okay? And you got trolled by the FBI. And we're going to have you on again next time so you can tell us the second one. I'm his victim's advocate. And I'm advocating for a sit-down / UFC celebrity boxing tournament between his captors at the FBI who turned him gay and justice for Derek's dad, who doesn't know about it. He doesn't even know he needs justice.
Yeah, the FBI should probably, they should at least pay for my internet.
They should cough up the fucking gabagool for our boys Derek's, okay? And we're going to work on it because he wasn't flirting with your sister. Derek, thank you for coming on.
Hey, speaking of gay, I got dumped this week.
Ew, fuck that guy.
He took the dog. He took the little puppy that he said he couldn't take care of. He took the dog away from me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you have to go fuck his car up.
Yeah, he took my car too.
Oh my God. So you have to fuck your own car up? God damn it, Derek.
Racking up thousands of dollars in parking tickets on my name.
Okay, well listen, next time we're gonna talk about what you did to deserve it. But I love you. And no, I'm just fucking with you. In all seriousness, get the dog. Go kidnap the dog back. Can you do that?
What? I mean, he's like 3 or 4 weeks ago. He's like, I can't take care of this dog. You should have it. And I was like, connected at the hip to this little puppy for like the past month.
Take it back. Go steal it back. Go steal it back. Go Mossad. Go full Mossad. Embed yourself. Get a disguise. Get the dog. Join Rover.
I mean, he'll be great
personhood. Huh?
Handle taking care of a dog. So hopefully he'll bring it back soon. We've been waiting.
I mean, you'll probably get back together. Let's be honest. You're gay, man. You got 4 or 5 more rounds.
Dude, this is the longest we've been like broken up in the past 2.5 years. So I don't know.
Yeah, who's on the papers? Who's on the papers for the dogs? It's fine. They don't have papers. Okay, these are the type of guys who chase each other down the street. It's very cool.
Because I would never cheat on him, and that's like his problem is like he constantly thinks I'm cheating on him, and I would never do that. It's like so crazy. I would never do that. Ever. I wouldn't even think of it. And the fact that he's like so paranoid about that and makes up like all the time, like, oh, you're sleeping with the neighbors. You're sleeping with the neighbor. The neighbor made a noise. He's knocking for you. It's like, no, dude, you're just hearing my neighbors living their lives and they bump into things, so they make noise.
You should go knock on the neighbor's door and be like, will you tell him we're not fucking?
I know, no, I have. I even even asked the security of my building to like show him the footage. Like, Just like look at the footage and see that I've never left my apartment when he's not here.
Yeah,
and nobody's ever come.
That's the thing. I think he's cheating. I agree, Kevin. I think he cheated on you. I bet he fucked a neighbor.
Sure. Well, I did. Well, I found him texting guys, talking to guys. So, but I expect that. So it's like, I'm 50, like 53 or whatever. So it's like I've been around the, been out since I was 18, and like I just expect guys to cheat. But like, so that doesn't even really bother me. But
it bothers me that it bothers him though, that he's just bothering you about it. Like it's like who nobody fucks their neighbor. That's shit. That's from books. That's from like Lifetime shows. Like nobody actually fucks their neighbors. People hate their neighbors. People stalk their neighbors, take their deeds, poison their animals. Like people are horrible to their neighbors. I don't know why, except my neighbor Raymond. But on his birthday, I did give him a really hot chip, and it fucked his week up. And I apologize to him. Laura said she will help you get the dog back. So get in touch with Laura. She has a gun. She will get you the dog back. Derek, I have to go. Everyone, I have to go. We have to go. I have to go get the man. Derek, I love you. You're the best. I hope you get your dog back. If you don't, we'll find him. We will find him.
You guys let me tell my, and I will talk to you soon.
You're the best. We'll talk to you next time. Oh no, Ernie fucked her neighbor. Well, I guess I'm wrong then. Okay. I guess I'm just wrong. I guess everyone fucks their neighbor except me. My neighbor probably heard me yell that. That's not. God damn it. You guys are the best. I have to go. Everything's great. I love you. We will avenge Derek's dog. Okay? And also don't forget.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't been on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Never seen a big boy grill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy ain't grilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof.